playbook. Caden Campbell, son of Bill and Heidi Ian Campbell. Grant Engelman, son of Mark and Brenda Engelman. Lucas Farber, son of Eric and Renee Farber. Martavius Fiddle, son of Casey Fiddle and Travis Kennedy. Cameron Forgy, son of Matt and Jamie Forgy. Callan Harvey, son of Sarah Harvey. John Hatchett, son of Chris Hatchett and Mindy Huntoon. Cadence Cupham, son of Mike and stepmom Trisha, along with mom Sarah and stepdad Matt. Grant Jansen, son of Karen Jansen and Brian Jansen. Keaton Keir, son of Austin and Mindy Wells and Matt and Bailey Sievers. Taylor Kinney, son of Drew and Susie Kinney. Joseph Kitzinger, son of Dan and Jocelyn Kitzinger. Caleb Murray, son of Zach and Deanne Murray. Caleb Overhoffer, son of Erica and David Overhoffer. Caleb Philpott, son of Carly Philpott. Corbin Reed, son of Justin and Lacey Reed. Braden Rainierson, son of Jesse and Alicia Rainierson. Wyatt Schweiger, son of Matt and Jody Schweiger. Carter Sutton, son of Dave and Amy Sutton. Jordan Thompson, son of Tori and April Thompson. Bo Waller, son of Matt Waller and Jamie and Chris Hatchett. Thank you to all the football families. Let's give them a round of applause. The ADM Tiger Marching Band and Color Guard has 26 seniors. Taylor Braun, daughter of Russ and Melody Braun. Karen Cahill, son of Linda Cahill. Nick Carmichael, son of Chris and Sarah Carmichael. Ian Chase, son of Lance and Stephanie Chase. Elena Freeman, daughter of Ross and Kate Freeman. Ashton Gabler, daughter of Beth Gabler. Ella Greer, daughter of Scott and Melissa Greer. Hannah Harbison, daughter of Ross and Laura Harbison. Isaac Hatchett, son of Chris Hatchett and Mindy Huntoon. Keegan Holdmeyer, son of Eric and Amanda Holdmeyer. Evelyn Corrigan, daughter of Nathan and Ann Corrigan. Haley Huntoon, daughter of Bobby and Heather Huntoon. Jade Johns, daughter of Pat and Sam Johns. Patrick Lee, son of Chad and Shannon Lee. Kennedy Metzger, daughter of Megan Metzger. Rylan Moss, son of Rico Moss and Jamie Moss and Kim Jacoby. Kay Knott, daughter of Nicole Clark and Chris Knott. Haley Perry, daughter of Brett and Jesse Perry. Emily Pipemeyer, daughter of Chris and Amy Pipemeyer. Hallie Pratt, daughter of Jennifer Pratt and Sean Pratt. Tanner Straw, son of Samantha Straw. Josh Strong,
The administration, staff, and students of Indianola High School support our state activities association in making good sportsmanship a priority. Negative comments and acts directed toward players, coaches, fans, or the officials do nothing positive in the development of these young people as future citizens. Be it going for your student, your school, and your community. Tonight's officials will read Timothy Stovey, umpires Nicola, and linesman Dan Jones, light judge Dylan Nicola, bat judge Kyle Riley. and gentlemen.
Are you coming in the morning?
Good evening and welcome to a Delta Southern Indiana High School football Friday night. Tonight, your Tigers play host to the Indianola Indians, coached by head coach Eric Glover. Coming into tonight's contest with a record of 4-3 overall and 1-2 in district play. The starting offense, number 55, Thomas Bartlett. Number 77, Logan Turner. Number 64, Jacob Cruz. Number 60, Conway Willenthal. Number 78, Latham McDaniel. Number 84, Peyton Wilbur. Number 32, Gabby King. Number 6, Mitchell Bauer. Number 9, Jacob Graham. Number 35, Parker Kaufman. And number 11, Asher Rick. The Tigers come into tonight's contest with a record that's 6-1, 3-0 in district play. The coach by head coach Doug Winklitz, assisted by Jay Campbell, Chandler Sandwich, James Hoffman, Brent Randall, Tyler Kubik, Matt Lord, Danny Herman, Chris Root, and Trevor Trump. Your Tigers starting defense, number 31, senior Ethan Ashe. Number 59, senior Carver Sutton. Number 79, junior Devin Miller. Number 23, senior Grant Hansen. Number 28, junior Grant Engelman. Number 4, senior John Hatchett. Number 33, senior Alan Harvey. Number 13, junior Leighton Gurlman. Number 11, junior Corbin Reed. Number 27, senior Braden Rainierson. Number 6, junior Jackson Pitson. Tonight is senior night. Tonight is also band night. Stand by for halftime for a display of your ADM Be sure to stop by Ten Ice. Pretty cool tonight. Ten Ice with a donated portion of the ADM Booster Club. They are located on the west side of the stadium. The ADM Booster Club Pittsburgh sponsors Lower Area Community Gentlemen, please rise. Direct your attention to the west zone. Move your caps, please. Colors are being presented tonight by ADL American Legion Post number 464. Representing the United States Air Force, Staff Sergeant Steve Keller. E6 Tech Sergeant Raymond Starnes. Representing the United States Navy, Hull Maintenance Tech, Second Class, Bill Anderberg. Electronics Tech, Third Class, Tom Waltz. United States Army, representing Chief Warrant Officer 4, Cat Magadon. Staff Sergeant Major Wayne Jeffelbein. Sergeant First Class Mike Giles. Staff Sergeant Anthony Flora. Representing the United States Marine Corps, First Lieutenant Jerry Bond. The ADM Marching Band will perform the national anthem under the direction of Mr. Russell Brown. You can get your ADM Tiger gear from the Tiger tent over by the concession stand. After the game, remember to go to the brickyard on the west end of town. Portion of the proceeds of tonight's sales.
Which was weird.
Yeah.
It was harder to throw with the wind at their back last week for both teams, overthrew everybody. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that works for us tonight. I know Indianola, looking at their stats, they are pretty balanced. They like to run the ball. I think they would love to run the ball more than pass it, but they certainly can pass it with Asher Brick as their quarterback. He does like to find Pontier out of the backfield, but he's completed passes to a lot of receivers. I'm not even going to try to go through all of the ones that have caught the most. He's spread it around pretty well. Whoever's open is who he will get the ball to. It's going to be an interesting game tonight.
Absolutely, as all the seniors out there for ADM, at least standing out there, obviously they put the captains out, but that's the cool thing here on senior night for ADM, as it looks like Tigers receiving the ball first.
Yeah, Indianola won the toss and deferred, and Tigers elected to receive. That's a smart choice.
Yep.
Because if you elect to kick off, you're going to do it twice. So
okay,
you might
fair.
as well take the ball.
Absolutely.
But I like that. It's been a few weeks since we've gotten the ball first, so good opportunity for the Tiger offense to set the tone early if they can.
Absolutely. So we'll see the ADM offense out here to begin the game. As well, Brad, for you, what are your keys tonight?
Well, we were talking about it. This is an Indianola team that does not turn the ball over a lot, but they also don't force a lot of turnovers. I think they've got maybe like 2 or 3 interceptions on the year, whereas the Tigers have 13. They haven't. I think they've maybe gotten 1 or 2 fumbles, and I know the Tigers have gotten a scad more than that. I think winning the turnover battle is always important. Hopefully we can do that tonight. And then, as always, you got to win the battles up front. It doesn't have to be from the get-go, as long as you can win it at the end. And that's something the Tigers have been really good at this year with their conditioning and their fitness.
Yeah, and so, finishing drives they've been able to do as ADM in the home black uniforms got red letters and numbers across their chest.
So be patient with us. Those are the ones that are hard to see.
Exactly, and they do have black helmets with white lettering. For Indianola, they are in white, and I can't. Is it purple?
It's purple.
Okay,
yeah, it's purple.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So purple lettering and numbers for them, and they have yellow helmets. So, and of course, some of the players have on the pink, of course, observing Breast Cancer Awareness Month here in the month of October.
Absolutely.
As we are ready to get this thing kicked off right at 7 o'clock. And it will be kind of a swib kick up in the air from Max Martinez. And ADM.
Not a huge return. Nope, they're saying he's down. I think they're saying he's down.
So, yeah, so.
Yep, they're going to bring the ADM out. Their ball was coughed up, but great field position for the Tigers starting at their own 36-yard line. That's another thing I noticed looking at the stats. They've had 4 touchbacks all year on kickoffs, a choice of 2 different kickers. And so they, I don't know if they intentionally kick it short all the time.
Right.
But that one was intentionally kicked short, I have to think.
Yeah. And that
it's
was
an interesting choice, Cotton. Let's see how it pans out.
Absolutely. That was Keaton Kyer who caught the ball and coughed it up, but stays with ADM again, starting on their own 36-yard line. And it'll be dropped after Hudson Scholl has to just pick it up, and he'll pitch it forward. And
good defense.
Yeah, good defense there on Corbin Reed. So kind of a broken play right there to start.
Definitely, and Scholl had some trouble holding on to the ball, or I don't know if it was slippery or what last week. That was an issue as well. On the pass breakup for Indianola, number 14. I'm sorry, my eyes are too old to see that.
That was Hayden Schulte.
Hayden Schulte with a nice play. He reached around and swatted the ball down, intended for Reed. So 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
Yep, 2nd and 10. 11 seconds have come off. Another high snap, but this one goes to the running back. He didn't see if that was Hatchett.
I think it was Hatchett.
So John Hatchett pummels forward for about 4, but another high snap there.
Yeah, the first snap wasn't high. Let's put that out there.
Okay,
right.
that's fair.
It hit him right in the chest, but he just couldn't hang on to it.
So picking up 4 yards there is Hatchin, now throwing on 3rd down and completing is Corbin Reed. When you need a big play, Corbin Reed's the guy to go to.
Schulte, again, great defense, great coverage on the play, but the ball was thrown high outside where only Corbin could get his hands on it, and he just elevated and grabbed it, high-pointed it, and brought it in. He tackled immediately, but it's enough for the first down.
And it is a gain of 9, so first pass completion there for Hudson Scholl, fresh set of downs, and now Scholl will run all the way to the right, and he bounces off a man, keeps on his feet, and he gains about 3.
Gets about 4, I think, yeah.
4, okay. So Hudson.
I don't know, you might be right, 3. Sorry.
No, you're good. But either way, it will be
one of the Indianola defenders slow to get up. I think that's number 32.
So that is Gabby King.
Gabby King, a little slow to get up.
And so, again, it is a gain of 3 for Scholl, so 2nd and 7 as ADM on Indianola's side of the field at the 48. And this one's given to Hatchet on the left-hand side. He'll be quickly swallowed up.
He does manage to get 1.5 yards, 2 yards on the carry, but it's going to be another 3rd and fairly long for the Tigers, 3rd and about 5, I think.
So, yeah, so a pickup of
6.
1 there for John Hatchett. 2 rushes and 5 yards, and so, like you mentioned, another 3rd down here, 3rd and 5 from the Indians' 46-yard line. As this is the opening drive for ADM, as Scholl drops back, is being rushed and has to get it in. It is intercepted there, and a nice run back. So nice interception from Andrew DeWall.
Andrew DeWall with and it was just an untimely throw by Scholl. That was right to Andrew DeWall. So now the Tigers defense is going to have some work to do as Indianola has excellent field position in Tiger territory at the 41-yard line.
And it was Thomas Spargo who was rushing against Scholl to kind of make him hurry that throw.
Oh, and we also have a penalty against the Tigers, which is going to move the ball even further.
So a penalty. So
I didn't actually see what it was, but
I did not either. So now
looks like the ball is going to be down to the 26-yard line. So it was a big penalty. It was a 15-yarder, whatever it was.
And yeah, that's going to set up Indianola beautifully here as they will bring out the offense. So interception. And now setting up are the Indians. As here's Brick, and he hands that off to Pontier, and Pontier doesn't go anywhere.
Nothing doing. The Tigers' defensive line and linebackers were in their backfield as soon as the ball was handed off, and Pontier had nowhere to go. Lost 2 yards on the play.
So again, that is Jake Pontier losing 2, so it goes to 2nd and 12. Ball at the 28-yard line of ADM. Indianola trying to strike first, and they'll...
Tigers, I think, jumped on that one.
So they'll get some of this yardage back. And it will be offsides on ADM.
Should take it to the 23.
So now it will be 2nd and 7 from the 23-yard line. As again, we are tied up at 0, 9:15 and rolling here in the first quarter.
Early game jitters out of the Tigers. You've seen teams try that hard count on them, and they've had good discipline on that all year long. Just second snap of the game, just didn't know the quarterback's cadences yet. So I hopefully that will get something that improves as we go on during the game.
And here is Brick, who is a left-handed thrower, and he's gonna run to the left. He's gonna be met, but he will pick up a first down.
Breck, a big fella, all the way down to the 12-yard line. Not a lot of rushing yardage for Breck on the year. He's more of a pocket passer. He's got like a 1.7 yards per carry average, which leads me to believe he doesn't run a lot, and he's been sacked a lot. But nice run there by Breck.
Absolutely, as that is a gain of 11 from
we have
Brick.
An injured player coming off for the Tigers. That's
like
Ethan Ashe, number 31.
So Asher Brick picks up the first down, and in the red zone, and Brad.
The Brad Fuller Enterprises International Incorporated red zone.
Thank you.
I was hoping Adel would be the first team to crack that, but...
Well, and now a delayed handoff here to Pontier.
They have got his number so far tonight.
Yep.
They are ready for Pontier.
Yeah, does...
Gained about a yard, but it was a hard yard.
Yeah. So a gain of 1, so we'll bring up 2nd and 9. Again, ball at the 11-yard line of ADM. And, you know, for the Tigers, Brad, it would be obviously great if they can hold them to a field goal.
Yeah, or a field goal attempt even, just to not let them get in the end zone here. And, you know, this is a Tiger team that's not afraid to be behind. They've played from behind in a few games this year and found a way to come back, claw back, and get back into games and even win a game. They were down by a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
but you always want to assert your defensive strength here and try to keep them out of the end zone.
Yeah, of course, we mentioned that 18-point comeback that they had against Norwalk and won in overtime. As fake handoff, and now a run here from Brick. He'll run out of bounds, but he does gain some yardage on the play.
Looks like he gains about 4. We're going to have to figure out a way to stop that. That looked like a design delayed run by Breck, and that's maybe a wrinkle they haven't shown a lot of people before. Something they instituted this week. Just looking at his rushing numbers, I don't think he's a quarterback that normally runs that much.
And no, it is a gain of 5, like you mentioned. So 3rd and 4 here from the 6-yard line.
It's a big third down right here.
Absolutely. And so we'll see how the Tigers play this as Brick in shotgun. And another
play action.
Well, he'll now throw, and then it went out of one receiver's hand and went into the others.
That was not his intended receiver's catch.
That was Jacob Graham who was on the reception, but no, like you mentioned, that was not the intended receiver.
That was that went through the hands of one receiver, through a Tiger defender's hands, and into Graham's hands. That was a happy accident, but I know that the Indians will take it.
Absolutely. So 6-yard touchdown pass to Jacob Graham. And now the extra point here from Max Martinez is up, and it is good. So our score, Indianola 7, ADM 0. We'll be back in 1 minute right here on K107.9 KKRF.
Help prevent your friends and family from getting the flu with a flu shot from Adel Health Mart. Did you realize that even if you don't normally get the flu, you could still be giving it to your family and friends as a carrier? Your Adel Health Mart also has your COVID-19 vaccine and booster. At Adel Health Mart, you don't need an appointment. Just come in and we'll walk you through the process. However, if you prefer an appointment, please call ahead and they'll gladly accommodate. Discover today your locally owned Adel Health Mart on the west side of the Adel Square.
Easy, affordable, peace of mind. This is Brooke with Raccoon Valley Bank, and for a limited time, we are excited to offer our credit monitoring service for free. Experience our full protection services, including monitoring, detection, and specialists for your assistance. Protect yourself today by signing up for credit monitoring. Contact your local Raccoon Valley Bank for more information. Member FDIC.
Offer subject to change without notice. No charge for monitoring service for one adult through December 31st, 2024. If not canceled prior to January 1st, 2025, customer agrees to monthly ongoing charge of $5. Must contact Raccoon Valley Bank to cancel.
And welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. 8:03 left in the first quarter, and the Indians have a 7-0 lead over the ADM Tigers, and that was a setup after the interception from the Indians' Andrew DeWall, and that set Indianola up at ADM's own 26-yard line. They get in with a 6-yard touchdown pass to Jacob Graham, again from Asher Brick, and so now the ADM offense back out there, and they had a couple of first downs, and again that interception, Hudson Scholl was hurried and got the ball out quick, and it ended up in a turnover.
Yeah, and you know, things like that'll happen sometimes. It's a marathon, not a sprint for a football game. We've got a lot of football left to play here tonight, and we know this Tiger team has come from behind before. They'll just have to go out there and get to work. And I think they showed some stuff on defense where they can stop this Indianola team. They just have to figure out some wrinkles and get that done.
Absolutely. So, again, 7:59 here. ADM on their second series. A handoff to John Hatchett. And Hatchett had to hang on to the ball. I believe it was kind of coming out, but he did corral it.
He did manage to look like it was just hanging in air in front of him, but he did manage to grab it and pull it back in. Only a gain of 1 on the play.
Yeah, so gain of 1 yards. It's his third carry, and it will bring up 2nd down and 9 here. As ADM again did have the 9-yard pass from Scholl to Corbin Reed on the first series, and now another bad snap.
Oh my goodness! Oh, we've got a flag. That's very lucky.
Yeah,
flag. I don't know what it was, but it's going to be way better than what just happened in the backfield.
So that was the second snap that Scholl couldn't handle, but again the penalty.
If that's a false start, it's only a loss of 5.
Yeah, so
it was going to be back inside the 10-yard line and maybe inside the 5 if we even got the ball.
Like you said, I mean, Scholl was bending down to get it and kicked it, and so who knows if Indianola would have came up with it. But yeah, they'll take the false start penalty, be backed up 9, backed up by 5. So 2nd and 14 here at the 21-yard line of ADM. And
looks like they're changing the play at the line here.
Yep, looking over to their sideline. Hudson Scholl in the offense trying to find something to get going. And it will be another handoff here to Hatchett, and they've kind of had Hatchett's number so far. I mean,
they're looking at our running backs. We're looking at theirs. They've had trouble running the ball from their running back. Their quarterback's had an excellent night running the ball so far. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 11. You have to think Corbin Reed's going to be looked at here. Empty backfield for Scholl with this formation. Triplets to the left. Tight end on the right side.
So again, 3rd and 11. And yeah, 3 receivers all to the left. And Scholl pressured. He'll step up. And
he found a seam.
He'll get the first down. And he'll keep going. A flag comes out.
On the sideline.
And he tiptoes the sideline. Now, he'll step out, but there is a flag on the play.
There is a flag, and I have a feeling that's going to be against ADM, but that's going to No, it's against Indianola, according to the ADM boys.
Yeah, so they're pointing down.
We're going to see what the referee says here.
It is going to be a first down and could be some more.
Now, maybe they heard wrong. We'll wait and see what they say here. But nobody's going back that way. I think whoever did it knows what they did.
Looks like the 23, but they haven't moved the chains
So
yet.
let's wait for the official call.
Yeah.
As the
chains are staying put, which is good. Personal foul.
I say chop block.
Blindside block on the defense. That's an unusual call, but we will take it. You don't see that very often, but hey, it works in our favor. That adds 15 yards to the end of the run. That puts ADM in excellent field position.
Absolutely. So it goes from ADM's 24 to the 28-yard line of Indianola. And so it was
what a great run by Hudson Scholl. He doesn't step out of bounds. Who knows what happens on that play? We might be declining that penalty.
Yeah. And here is
nice.
Run here from Hatchett. And Hatchett runs hard there.
Hatchett with an excellent move at the line of scrimmage. He runs towards the hole, nothing there. He cuts left, just jitters left, and finds a big hole.
And so that is a 13-yard run from Jonathan Hatchett, his best of the day.
Big run.
And another one. So ADM's starting to pick up the tempo here.
That's good for 9, and that's their second play inside the Brad Fuller Enterprises International Incorporated red zone.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. So,
you're welcome.
So a gain of 9 there from Hatchett. And now flags.
I think
fly. So, going to be a legal shift.
I don't think it's going to be a false start.
False start, yep, thank you.
Ball's got to be snapped for it to be an illegal shift, but somebody got antsy. Still in the red zone.
Yep.
You guys know what red zone that is.
So again, that's going to back the Tigers up about 5 yards here. And they will snap it from the 12, 5:45 left to play in this first quarter. Indianola leads 7-0, but ADM currently driving right now.
Knocking on the door.
They are absolutely knocking on the door. And so, here is Hatcher who did he trip over his own feet?
I don't know if he tripped over Scholl's feet or his own feet or one of the Indianola players that was being blocked feet. I just know he wasn't expecting to fall down right there, and that loses a little bit more yardage.
Yeah, so someone's feet he ended up tripping over.
We had 2nd and 1. Now we've got 3rd and 8. 3rd and 7.
So
3rd and 8.
So you have a loss of 1 right there for Hatchett. And 3rd and 8 from the 13-yard line. As this is a huge 3rd down as the receiver comes in motion. That is Swigger. And here's Scholl throwing to the end zone. Corbin Reed, and it's good! Corbin Reed for the touchdown. And waiting here for the fireworks on senior night. Corbin Reed.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Scores a 13-yard touchdown. So after, where did that drive start? About the
25, exactly.
25, thank you. It ends up as a 13-yard touchdown pass from Hudson Scholl to Corbin Reed, and Ashley adds the extra points.
And it is good.
And it is good, and so that gives us a moment here to read who our winner is tonight. Let me go ahead and get my sheet out. Every ADM touchdown it means someone wins a Fairway Meat and Grocery $10 gift card in the touchdown challenge, and our first winner tonight goes to Stephen Henry of Adel. So congratulations, Stephen. Sign up at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel, and you could be a touchdown challenge winner. So again, we are
congratulations, Stephen.
Absolutely, we are tied at 7 apiece after the 13-yard touchdown to Corbin Reed, and so now we got ourselves.
How do people claim those $10 gift cards?
We will reach out to you.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yep. We will go ahead and reach out to you. But good question.
You guys just sit back and relax. It's coming.
Exactly. Yep. They do put their contact information on here, so that makes it nice and easy.
Yes, it does.
So again, 4:49 here in the first quarter, tied at 7, as now the Indianola offense will come back out and see,
interesting.
see what they can do, as it is a short kickoff.
Ashley with a squib kick.
And
picked up by...
That's Bo Woodruff.
Bo Woodruff manages to get it about 10 yards before he's swarmed under by a host of Tigers. Looks like he gets it out to about the 31-yard line.
So Indianola, their second series, starting at their own 31. Again, this will be their first time starting on their own side of the field, as their first series they started at ADM's 26-yard line thanks to an interception from Andrew DeWall.
And a good opportunity. I mean, it's tied at 7. It might as well be 0-0. Good opportunity for the Tiger defense to assert themselves here.
Absolutely. So Asher Brick here with the receiver in motion. He'll be swallowed up there.
No one was fooled on the play action, and Brick is tackled for a 6-yard loss.
That was Grant Jansen in there. And also, I believe that was Grant Engelman.
Maybe a little Carver Sutton. There was about 3 guys in there. Asher Brick took a licking.
So a loss of 6 on the play from Brick, and it brings up 2nd and 16. And like you said, kind of Tigers have that, rhythm back now that they got the tying touchdown, and I think now seeing the pressure here from the defense.
Yeah.
Under 4 to go, and here is Brick. And throw is low, and it's incomplete.
Not caught. So this is better. We haven't had them in a 3rd and long situation yet tonight. Do have to be careful of Brick's feet. He's shown the ability to run more than we thought he would be able to in this game so far, but he has been able to do it.
That was Luke Gordon, the intended receiver there for the Tigers, and like you said, being able to do it is Brick with his legs. They're going to have to pick up 16 yards here, but definitely doable, so Tigers do not want to sleep. And Brick being pressured, he's going to throw. It's going to be tipped up. None of the ADM players saw it, but it will be incomplete, and it will bring out a punt.
I thought number 64 from Indianola, an offensive lineman, was going to catch it, and he wasn't going to get very far if he did. But that's good. That's good discipline by the Tiger defensive line, getting their hands up in the passing lanes to knock that ball down. No idea where it was going or who it was intended for, but good stand by the ADM defense.
And first punt of the game here for either side, as the punter again is Max Martinez.
That checks up with some backspin. That's a nice 60-degree wedge into the green, but
actually that is Andrew DeWall. Sorry to cut you off.
That's okay. But that does give the Tigers pretty good field position at their own 39-yard line.
So, ADM will take that for sure at their own 39-yard line. And, again, their last series out started at their own 25, ended up in a 13-yard touchdown pass to Corbin Reed from Hudson Shoal. So, let's see what the Tigers can do here now that they have kind of settled in. There's been a couple of wild snaps, and so we've kind of seen it all so far in this first quarter.
It's been a little bit of a challenge, but they managed to, after that first 2 snaps on the last play, you thought, oh boy, this doesn't look good, but they managed to get the ball down the field and score.
So this is a handoff here to Hatchett. Hatchett not going any far, or really anywhere.
Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So, so no gain on the play there for Hatchett.
Good push and penetration by the Indianola defensive line on that play, and the linebackers follow up to clean it up. But you got to keep trying to run the ball, and they've had success with it on the last drive, so keep after it.
Absolutely. So, 2nd and 10 here coming on the last 3 minutes of this first quarter. And now Scholl bouncing off tackles, and Scholl going to go all the way. No one's going to catch him. Hudson Scholl.
No flags.
No flags on the play. 61 yards. Hudson Scholl touchdown. Wow.
That looked like Hudson Scholl was going to be tackled for about a 2-yard gain. And he channeled his, just to go back a year, he channeled his inner Andrew Flora. or Aiden Flora, sorry, Andrew didn't run like that, and managed to take it to the sideline all the way downfield for a touchdown. Beautiful run by Hudson Scholl.
Absolutely. I mean, just really quick as well. So Ethan Ashley for the point after. And
that looks good from here.
It is good. Again, every ADM touchdown means someone wins a Fairway Meat and Grocery $10 gift card in the touchdown challenge. Our second winner of the night. I can find my sheet. Well, look for that.
I didn't take it.
Oh, no, it's in here. Thank you. Second winner of the night is Gary Storm. So
I think that's the first time we've had men win, and they've won twice in a row.
Exactly.
Hey, guys, way to sign up. You can't win if you don't play.
So, again, Gary Storm is our second winner of tonight. Again, sign up at Fairway Meat and Grocery Adel, and you could be a touchdown challenge winner. So, 61 yards, and Brad, it only took 2 plays there after John Hatchett couldn't go anywhere. Scholl took it in his own hands, and like you said, should have been tackled after like a 2-yard gain, but bounced off some guys and was resilient and took it all the way.
Yeah, and he's proven to be hard to tackle all year long. You can't hit him high. You got to get him low, and they didn't. They tried to knock him down from up above, and he just shook it off and took it to the house.
So after the quick 7-0.
That's a kick. Why didn't we do that last time?
That was
I don't know.
Hey.
Maybe he just missed it last time, and it was an accident. I don't know. Ashley just drove that ball 3 yards deep into the end zone. It was caught by an Indianola player, but that's a touchback in high school. You can't run that out, so they're going to start at their own 20-yard line.
And again, after the quick 7-0 start from Indianola, now they find themselves trailing 14-7, and last time was a quick series, and let's
hope for another.
Yeah, they had to punt, and so, ADM defense is hoping for that. Indianola offense hoping to get some momentum down the field, and now we got a clock issue, it looks like.
They're going to talk it over and tell us what they want to do.
They got the wrong ball in there?
Maybe they got the wrong team's ball in there.
All right. Well,
so you would think, for those of you that don't know, you just show up and you play with the same football all night long. That's not necessarily the case. Teams bring their own football. Some teams like Wilson, some teams like Spalding, some teams like Adidas or Nike or what have you. And each team here tonight has their own balls, and they like playing with the ball that they brought.
Absolutely. As this one is Pontier on the carry.
He's sure trying to go somewhere, but he does not. I think he actually ended up costing himself some yardage by bouncing backwards instead of just going where he should have. He's right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It looked like he had about a 1-yard gain, but he tried to bounce it back and find the edge. A Tiger defense so far has been ready for the running game of Pontier.
Yeah, Pontier, first carry, -2 yards, and the second carry was only 1. So, like you mentioned, has definitely so far held him in check.
I think he's got 4 carries for -1 yard so far tonight.
Absolutely. So, no gain right there. And now 2nd and 10, coming up on the final 2 minutes of the first quarter, and getting it out of his hand. A screen pass. This is Pontier, and Pontier will pick up the first down.
And we talked about that. That was a screen pass all the way, and that's another way Pontier is dangerous, catching the ball out of the backfield.
And so, again, does pick up the first down and additional yardage, so a gain of 16.
And I'm sorry, I cut you off.
You're
there,
fine.
Shaquan. My bad.
Hey, no, you were absolutely fine. So, Pontier gets 16 yards on the screen pass, and that will bring up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. And 2 receivers to the right. And here is Brick, who rolls out to his right, will throw to a wide open receiver. And that is caught and missed tackles, and it's going to be taken all the way there from Rylan Hilton. So Rylan Hilton
should have been tackled at about the 35-yard line of the Tigers, but made a nifty move and stayed on his feet. And now we got nearly a tie ball game, 14-13 Tigers.
And so that is a 64-yard completion to the end zone. And now this will bring out Max Martinez for the extra point. It's up and it's good.
Nearly blocked, but it does go through. Good. Now we got ourselves a tie ball game. We're back to 0-0.
And so Indianola scores 64-yard pass. And we'll be right back with more. You're listening to ADM Football right here on K1079 KKRF.
Ben, how do people find Fuller's 24-hour pumps?
Well, it depends on what direction you're coming from. If you're coming from this way, you turn right, then left. But if you're coming from the other direction, it would be left, then right.
Ugh, that's the last time I asked a guy for directions. Fuller's 24-hour pumps are located on Old Portland Road. Just head east, past the Family Dollar store, past the high school, and keep going until you reach the top of the hill.
Discover today how easy it is to bring your tractors, construction equipment, bulk tanks, and even your regular vehicle to Old Portland Road and fill her up at Fuller's on the east side of Adel. Keep your dollar local and fill her up at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Heather Bruce and Osmondson Manufacturing is proud to be an American family-owned company and proud of the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited about our new facility. First time we're actually expanding our footprint outside of Iowa. We're going to Kentucky, and it's exciting. The people are great. They're all excited. Again, it's going back to wanting to be part of an American-made company. Gives you more pride that it's like, hey, this is American-made. It's been that way. It's family-owned. We haven't changed it. You're here. You're part of the family, and we take care of them.
It's American-made at Osmondson Manufacturing, Perry.
Run.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth.
We got
And on the kickoff return, we got flags flying.
I don't know what it is, but it almost always goes against the receiving team.
We'll find out. We'll find out what this is. We're tied at 14, ADM and Indianola, and it is holding on the Tigers. 1:16 left in this first quarter.
That foul happened at the 26-yard line, so we are going back to the 16-yard line to start this drive.
And, man, I mean, both teams, I mean, combining, Brad, already 28 points in the game.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing. I mean, both teams giving up big plays. I don't think either team's defense is used to doing that necessarily. I know the Tigers have a couple times this year. Indianola's a pretty stout unit, but, yeah, something's going to settle down, or this is going to break a record for points scored. We're still in the first quarter.
Absolutely. So now ADM's offense back out there on the field. Two receivers out to the right, and the run to John Hatchett. Hatchett will fumble his way forward for about 7 or 8.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. You know, when they saw Ashe and Jensen both win in motion before the play over from the right side, or from the left side to the right side, you kind of had to think that was a run with extra blockers over there, and Hatchett was going to follow it, and he did to perfection for an 8-yard gain.
So again, an 8-yard gain for John Hatchett, brings up 2nd and 2, and it will be another run, and he'll pick up the first down.
Needed 2, and he got 4.
So Hatchett doing good work as we're down to 45 seconds left in this first quarter, and do have an injured player who now gets up.
Not injured enough, was that?
That is Peyton Wilbur.
Peyton Wilbur. Well, he must be okay. They didn't stop the clock for him and take him out.
So Wilbur stays in the game, and it is 3rd and 4 here, throwing a shoal over to Hatchett. Hatchett picks up the first down, makes a couple moves, and gets almost to midfield. So the 48, so a gain of 20 there on the little pass there.
Hatchett all year has shown the desire or ability to run people over, but he's starting to show the ability to have some wiggle here tonight. He's making guys miss. He's still running guys over, but he's making guys miss there in between. That's a nice touch.
Absolutely. So a gain of 20 and fresh set of downs, and Hatchett now, the workhorse, gets to midfield, so a pickup of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 as the first quarter is going to expire, and man, what an entertaining one. As
this is an official's dream. You have to move the chains at the quarter, and the ball is at the 50-yard line. All the guy has to do is grab the clip. The chains like rotate around each other. He doesn't even have to move a yard. It's awesome.
That is awesome. So again, first quarter has ended here in Adel. ADM 14, Indianola 14. We'll be back with the second quarter coming up in 1 minute. You're listening to ADM Athletics right here on the home of the Tigers, K1079 KKRF.
Great savings this week at the Adel Fairway, including Fairway shredded, cube or chunk cheese, select varieties, 6 to 8 ounce, $1.88 when you buy 5. Coke or Sprite, 12-pack, 12-ounce cans, or 8-pack of 12-ounce bottles, $6.99 when you buy 3. Deposit where applicable. USDA Choice Whole Ribeyes, $12.99 a pound, cut and wrapped free this week at the Adel Fairway.
Broil King Grills and Smokers, built for the serious griller without the serious price. Stop in today and check out special clearance prices on Broil King Grills, available at Adel Winterset TV Appliance Heating and Cooling. These made in the USA grills are designed with you in mind. Easy to clean, easy to use, and priced right. You'll notice the quality from the moment you walk up. Buy your Broil King today from a company you know will stand behind their products. Adel Winterset TV Appliance Heating and Cooling.
Well, welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Start of the second quarter, and it will be a pass to Grant Jansen. And Grant Jansen will pick up, it looks about 4. So this will bring up third down, and it will be, actually, they're going to say gain of 2, excuse me.
Nice tackle by Ryan Young on that play for the Indians. Yeah, so 3rd and 6 for the Tigers here.
So Grant Jansen picks up those 2 yards, and we're tied at 14 here at the beginning of the first quarter as Swigger goes in motion, and Scholl's going to keep. He had a 61-yard touchdown this time.
Stays in bounds.
Does stay in bounds, and we'll pick up the first down.
He got enough for the first down. Nifty run by Scholl. Looked like he was going to be driven out of bounds. Kind of made a spin move to move back towards the middle of the field, stay in bounds, didn't take any contact, kept his feet, and got about 2 more yards than he needed. So good job out of him.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a rush of 10. Puts the ball at Indianola's 38-yard line as ADM trying to go down, reclaim the lead, as they had it 14-7. They trailed this game 7-0, so each team has had a lead, and now a handoff to Hatchett. Hatchett continuing to move forward.
Just barreling his way on that run for about 7.
And Hatchett, I think, actually we'll call it 6.
Yeah,
yep.
We'll give it 6. I would have given him 7.
Yeah, I hear you, yes.
I might be a little biased.
No,
I'll say that.
I get it. 2nd and 4 here, ball at the 32-yard line of the Indians.
I get paid double when the Tigers win.
Oh, do you? Yeah. Okay. Good to know. And so here is Scholl running through the middle, and
it's enough for the first down.
Yeah, he'll pick it up. So Scholl, speaking of being shifty, that's what Hudson Scholl is.
Yeah, he's always shifty. He's he's not out there looking for contact, but he is hard to tackle. You chase him into a portalet, you'll be in there all by yourself, and he'll be out.
Gain of 6 there. Fresh set of downs here for the ADM Tigers, and Scholl now rushing out to his left, and that one tipped twice.
He had Schweiger, and oh my goodness, one of the Indianola defenders was just able to get a hand on it, and then another one looked like he might be able to intercept it, but tipped it as well.
Well, guess who had his hand on it first? That was Andrew DeWall.
Same guy from before.
Who already has an interception in this game. Also behind him was August Anderson. So 2 Indians had a chance there, just kind of tipped it. It was a little high, so Scholl's going to have to watch that. Again, already does have 1 interception here in the game back in the first quarter. 10:05 here in the second quarter, and it will be 2nd and 10 and penalty.
We're gonna get 5 yards back.
So, yeah.
I think
so, too.
Sure looked like the hard count got the Indians, so we'll find out.
And actually, they're saying false
they're
start.
saying a false start. Well, that can happen. I sure didn't see any movement, but those guys are right down there watching for that stuff.
So, penalty on ADM moves them back. So now it's 2nd and 15 from the 31-yard line. And, well,
Tigers taking their time getting this play called. Empty backfield for Scholl. Triplets out to the left.
And 9:50 and counting here. So Scholl with the 3 to his left will back up, being rushed, steps up, and delivers a nice pass, and a better catch there from Ethan Ashe.
Ashe laid out flat, and I think that's enough for the first down.
It will be, yeah.
That's going to put him at the 15-yard line, and that is soundly in the Brad Fuller Enterprises International Incorporated red zone.
And so Ethan Ashe, man, laying out there. And so he picks up, like you mentioned, 16 yards.
You know, a lot of times you talk about people diving and their feet are on the ground and they're reached out. Ethan Ashe was 3 feet off the ground, laying flat.
And so here is Scholl with a run, a stiff arm, and he'll pick up
really close to inside the 5. Looks like right at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, so that is
that's a first down.
And it is a 10-yard run there from Hudson Scholl. So 1st and goal as ADM again looking to retake the lead. And Scholl with the 3 receivers out to left. They've seen that a lot tonight. It will be a design run and juking twice and staying on his feet is Scholl.
I mean,
touchdown.
How do you stop it? You've got to honor the receivers. You've got to look at the running back. When you've got a weapon like Hudson Scholl running the football, gets the ball, not a play fake, just a designed run, takes a little pause like he's going to throw it to somebody, freezes the linebackers and the D-backs just a little bit, and then he hits a seam and makes a couple guys miss and just kind of waltzes into the end zone.
And it is a 5-yard touchdown run from Hudson Scholl, and Ethan Ashe for the point after, up and good. So 21-14 as ADM leads, and once again, every ADM touchdown means someone wins a Fairway Meat and Grocery $10 gift card in the Touchdown Challenge. 3rd winner tonight is Celia McCollum. Okay, thank you. So Celia McCollum, congratulations, as you are our 3rd winner. As sign up at Fairway Meat and Grocery Adel, and you could be a Touchdown Challenge winner. So again, another touchdown here for the ADM Tigers, as they have put up 3, and tonight has been scored a 13-yard touchdown pass from Corbin Reed, and then a 61-yard touchdown run from Hudson Scholl, and then another 5-yard run from Scholl. So Scholl has 2 on the ground and just continuing to do what he does best.
Yeah, and really, all the success they've had in the passing game, the Tigers have excellent luck running the football tonight. They're kind of having their way. Been a couple tackles, for no gain, but they've had very positive in the rushing game tonight.
So with 9:07 left in the second quarter, again another touchback situation. So Indianola will bring it out to their own 20-yard line, as last time they started at their 20 was back in the first quarter, and it was a 64-yard pass touchdown to Rylan Hilton to tie things up. A couple of missed tackles on that play, but really Asher Brick, the quarterback, kind of showed his arm on that throw.
He did. Now, to be fair, the young man was wide open.
Yes.
He came out and fooled everybody on his route, and there was no one around him. I think the Tigers are going to remember that play.
Absolutely. So we'll see what coverage they show here, as Brick gets a screen pass over to his target there, as that is Draven Westcott.
Westcott looks like he gets it out just to the 30-yard line. That's a first down. But last time Brick completed a pass, it went 64 yards for a touchdown, so we'll take that.
Absolutely. So
saw good penetration from the Tigers on that play. It was just a fast developing play, and I think kind of designed to let that pressure get there, but still a chance to make a stand on defense here.
And
we're going to run out of cannonballs if they don't stop scoring touchdowns, so they got to figure something out.
And yeah, absolutely. So again, a gain of 10 there from Westcott, and now here is Pontier, and Pontier finds some room.
His first positive yardage of the night.
Absolutely, his best run, absolutely, for sure. 8 yards.
And I almost think Indianola's kind of used the pass to set up the run a little bit. ADM's had to kind of honor the passing game, and kind of a delayed handoff to Pontier, and he manages to get 8 yards on that carry.
Yeah, so kind of the opposite strategy. You hear that, start the running game so you can open up the passing game. But
a couple of ADM players jump, but not into the neutral zone.
So
Brick sure wanted it called, but he's not going to get it.
2nd and 2 here. Now he'll get the ball out and hit his receiver for the first down, and that is Hilton, who again has the 64-yard touchdown. And right there he picks up enough for the first down.
Pretty much tackled right where he caught it there. He's out to the 43-yard line, but it is enough for an Indianola Indian first down.
So a 5-yard gain right there, 1st and 10, like you mentioned, on the Indians' 43-yard line. 7:25 left to play here in the second quarter. ADM holds a 21-14 lead over the Indians. As Brick, the fake handoff, he'll roll out and throw it, and that is dropped from Mitchell Bauer.
Yeah, Bauer just couldn't. That ball hit him in stride. He just couldn't hold on. It was out in front of him a little bit, and he couldn't pull it in. Tigers will take it. That brings up 2nd and 10.
So Bauer on the incompletion, it does bring up 2nd and 10, stops the clock at 7:08. And yeah, both teams are really showing that they could move the ball here. And like you mentioned, Brad, I mean, we could be in tonight for a shootout.
Yeah, we got a 21-14 game. There's been one punt the entire night. One turnover by the Tigers, but yeah, it's been a high-scoring affair to this point.
And so Brick has a couple of ADM Tigers. He shakes them off, and another wide-open receiver, and it is caught. And that on the reception is Will Whalen.
Will Whalen down to the 10-yard line.
So
just managed to find his way, and a great throw by Breck in recognition. He was under pressure, and he looked up and saw Whalen and made a beautiful throw to hit him in stride. Good catch-up speed by the ADM defensive backfield to catch him right after he caught the ball, but they are in the Brad Fuller Enterprises International Incorporated red zone.
So about a 47-yard pass play, and I hear Pontier.
And he's down to the 3, it looks like.
So Pontier rushes for 7 right there.
Looked like he might have been stopped a little earlier than that. Looks like the Tigers are making some personnel changes on defense here, getting some bigger guys out there for this goal line type situation.
So 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. ADM trying to keep the Indians out of the end zone. And
still a chance.
Yeah. Indianola trying to tie things up once again. 6-11 and rolling here in the second quarter. Here's Brick, and he hands it off to Pontier.
He's not getting in the end zone. No gain.
Actually, yeah, no gain. So good defense there, and let's see if ADM can hold strong here.
I don't think that'll be the last time we see Pontier get the ball. I don't know.
And
he's an 800-yard back on the season, almost 9. So, they like to give him the ball.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think that's going to be the last time, and maybe thinking 2 plays to punch it in. We'll see. As one receiver wide to the left, and Brick is going to keep it, and he's going to be met.
Oh, my goodness. He does get into the end zone, though, but he paid the price for it. He was drilled, but the tackle let the ball break the plane of the end zone.
That was Keaton Kyer.
Keaton Kyer with just a devastating hit on Breck, but he's definitely going to feel that tomorrow. He probably doesn't feel anything right now because of adrenaline, but that's going to hurt tomorrow.
And so a 3-yard touchdown run from Asher Breck. And then fumble there on the snap. And so extra point is no good. So it will be 21-20. ADM still holds the lead. So that could be huge. As
the way this is going, that was Hayden Schulte, the holder on that, and he was not able to get the pass. He was hit as he threw the ball, and it just fell harmlessly incomplete. But instead of being a tie game, we've got a 21-20 game in favor of the Tigers right now.
Absolutely, and so that could be huge. Again, we'll see 5:27 left to play.
Well, if we keep trading touchdowns, it's going to be.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Definitely.
So, again, it was Brick getting into the end zone, but the muffed extra point keeps the Tigers in the lead, 21-20. And again, we'll see here as ADM will possess it here for the second time in this quarter. We'll see as now breaking the huddle is Indianola as they will get set up. And it will be Martinez who will kick it off deep here. So Martinez gets into his spot. And now he'll run up and kick it away. Again, another one of those swip kicks. And here's ADM setting themselves up about the 35-yard line. So a nice job there from Cole Waddingham.
Cole Waddingham gets about a 5-yard return on that, gets himself into the stat book. Good for you, Cole. Tigers will take over with pretty decent field position at their own 35-yard line.
And last time ADM had it, a 5-yard run from Hudson Scholl, who has already escaped for 61 yards earlier in the game. And so with 5:23 left until half, ADM over Indianola 21-20. Here is Scholl in the shotgun, gets it, runs to his left, and just
nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Tackled at about the 31-yard line, a loss of about 4 on the play. Design run following Talon Harvey as blocker, but Indianola had a lot of penetration, a lot of guys recognizing what was going on. And I think they know when Scholl has the ball in his hands, he might run with it, so they're watching for that, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. I mean, of course, like we mentioned, already broke away for 61 yards, so I think that is something and they are definitely keeping at the top of their mind. 2nd and 14 here, 4:44. And Scholl now another run, this time to the right, trying to find some success. And that will be tackled by Andrew DeWall. He has been everywhere so far in this first half.
Yeah, looks like the 28.
And he had even more loss of yardage on the play, down to the 28. So now we are talking about a 3rd and 17 for the Tigers.
So going back here, backwards is Hudson Scholl in the ADM offense, as they have lost 7 yards through the first 2 plays. Brings up 3rd and 17, as ADM's going to need a big play to keep this drive alive, as Scholl has time. Now the pocket is breaking, and
and he's
it'll
sacked.
Be sacked. And
he was inches away from breaking that and having some running room, but Peyton Wilbur, I think, was the player that tripped him by the shoestrings, and now looks like both teams are going to have a punt on the night.
Absolutely, yeah. This is the first punt for ADM, like you mentioned, and it comes with about 3.5 minutes. And Colby Simons, thank you.
Yep.
So Simons out there to kick it away. And he'll get it, and it'll kind of be a line drive there.
It's not going to be, it touches a Tiger at the 49, but that's okay. They're going to give him the 48. It just bounced up, and he ran into it, but was going to take a Tiger bounce, but that's okay.
So
pretty decent punt, given the pressure and how quick he had to get that out. They threw the beanbag down at the 48-yard line. But, boy, if we've ever needed the Tiger defense to step up and show their mettle, this is it right here.
Absolutely. So Indianola is going to start from their own 48-yard line. We have 3:21 left to play in this first half, and ADM leads by 1, 21-20. It's been a high-scoring, entertaining first half, to say the least. And fakes the handoff is Asher Brick. Now he's going to take off with it, find some room, run out of bounds.
Not going to have as much room as he had earlier trying that. It looks like he's going to gain about 2.
Right on the 50.
So Brick does pick up 2. And so it'll be 2nd and 8, like you said, right at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Good coverage by the Tigers' defensive backfield on that play, and just forcing Brick to have to tuck it and run. Nowhere to throw it.
And so with 3:12 left in this first half, it will be 2nd and 8, as Indianola looking to recapture the lead that they had, 7-0. And delayed handoff here to Pontier, bounced off one, but then looks like he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
No, looks like I think he lost a yard on that. Looks like he was maybe back to the yard and a half. Looks like he's back to the Indianola 49. So.
Yes, thank you for
Tigers doing a good job in bottling up Pontier most of the night. He's had a couple of decent runs and a nice pass catch, but they've done a good job of him rushing the football tonight.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Pontier has he did have his longest run has been 8 yards, but other than that, he's kind of been shut down.
Big play.
And now a 3rd and 9.
Tigers
Rush
bring a
comes.
lot of pressure.
And
nice
pass is complete. Actually, no, it's not.
Are they saying incomplete or are they saying complete?
They're saying incomplete.
Okay,
so
that ball pops out.
That was to Parker Kaufman.
Looked like it could have been a catch and a fumble.
Yep.
But they're saying incomplete. We will take that.
Yeah.
That's 4th and a lot for the Indians, 4th and 9.
Kaufman had it, and then
I don't know that they look like they're going to punt here. They look like they are in. Nope,
Timeout ADM.
Timeout ADM because Indianola. I don't think Asher Brick was their punter last time, and he was back there. I think Indianola was going to try some chicanery there. Good job by the Tiger coaches recognizing that and calling the timeout.
Yeah, no, that was a good job there. And so, yeah, with 2:56, maybe some trickery here from Indianola. I guess no trickery. I mean, they looked like they were just going to straight up go for it. Like you mentioned, it is 4th and 9.
I'm not going to question coaches. It's a weird time in the game to be in 4-down territory at midfield. But, if they I've never been paid to do the coaching thing. So if somebody wants to try that, why the heck not? What's that?
Absolutely. So we'll see here what happens as, again, it is 4th and 9 as Indianola has it on their own 49-yard line. So basically
Adam
midfield.
Crannell with an astute observation does make them burn a timeout.
Yeah.
Does make ADM burn a timeout. They're getting the ball back with less than 3 minutes left. That timeout might come in handy.
That's a really good point. So
good job out of you.
Well, again, it looks like they're going to line up to go for it. So Asher Brick is out there, 4th and 9, like you said, he's
back a little deep, maybe a quick kick here.
A little bit of a gamble, yeah. Let's see what's going on. And it will be a quick kick.
Pooch punt, not a good one.
No, not at all.
Stay away from it. Yep, good idea.
And so after all that, it will be a punt. And ADM is gonna take over here. Let's see where they spot this. The 33-yard line.
Interesting kick. He's a right-handed quarterback, but he kicked with his left foot, and it looked like he doesn't do that normally. That was an ugly kick. I don't know if that's something they work on in practice, but didn't work the way I think they drew it up that time.
Well, either way, ADM has the ball, and like you mentioned, we'll see if that timeout comes back to haunt them, as the Tigers did take that timeout. 2:49 left, and ADM with the 1-point lead. Here is Scholl with a run all the way, a spin move,
nice move,
and a stiff arm, and he goes out of bounds. So
looks like he gets it out to the 41, so 2nd and 2.
Yeah, so a gain of 8 there. Hudson Scholl, a nice spin move.
He's a shifty little sucker, isn't he?
Absolutely, yeah. Hudson Scholl is definitely that. So now with the clock is stopped at 2:43.
ADM taking their time, calling the play, getting up the field. No time burning off the clock here. A score would be huge here.
Absolutely, yeah. Scholl did run out of bounds, so that is why the clock is stopped. Another designed run, and Scholl looking for something, not finding much there.
It's about a yard short with the forward progress. So gain of 1. Still plenty of time. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left right now.
And
3rd and 1 for the Tigers.
Coming up, 2:25 left to play. Indianola still has all 3 timeouts. ADM has 2. So, again, neither team decided to use that as of yet. And ADM, 3 receivers all to the left, and another run here from Hudson Scholl. He's just going to keep the feet moving. And obviously, got that first down.
Out to the 48-yard line. Stop the clock momentarily while they move the chains. And started up again. We're down to 2:04 left. Tigers not in a lot of hurry. 2 minutes is a long time. And honestly, you don't want to score and give Indianola any time. They've shown the ability to have the big play as well.
Absolutely. So a gain of about 5 there. Under 2 minutes to play. 1st and 10 from ADM's 48-yard line. Now here's Scholl rolling out. He'll deliver.
That's got to be. Oh, my goodness. There was a lot of contact before that ball got there.
That was
no flag on the field, but
defense from Hayden Schulte.
Corbin Reed was knocked down before that ball got there.
So Schulte, like you said, playing Reed twice. Corbin Reed so far 2 receptions, 1 for 9 yards, the other for 13.
It does stop the clock, which works in ADM's favor for right now.
Yep, as the clock is stopped at 1:44. ADM again still with the 2 timeouts. So we have a cooler night tonight here in Adel. The state of Iowa starting to cool down, getting to that nice fall weather. And here is Scholl. Now has time and
just threw it away.
Yep, tried to find Ethan Ashley, but was kind of thrown away. So we'll bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 10 here. 1:38 left in the first half.
Ashley did kind of have a chance at that, but it would have been a heck of a catch had he made it.
Yeah, absolutely.
If he's a foot taller, it would have been easy.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's, yeah. So, again, ADM offense setting up here as 138 in this first half. Receivers out to the left, 2 of them, and Scholl backs up. He hesitated.
Oh,
and then
I think we are going to have defensive holding or defensive pass interference. We got 2 receivers laying on the ground.
Yeah, and 2 flags came out. So
came from the back judge and the line judge. They're gonna. I think Tigers are gonna get a first down here.
And yeah, we'll see what the official.
Yeah, pass interference. So 15 yards. That's gonna move us well into Indianola territory.
So yeah, the pass interference there on the Indians.
The 40.
And so now the ball, like you mentioned, will be in Indianola territory at about the 37-yard line here. So ADM still with a good amount of time, 132. You still got 2 timeouts. You got a 1-point lead, trying to extend this right before the half as Scholl, a little fake, gives it back to Kenny, and that is going to be intercepted.
Oh,
and then a horse collar.
Yeah, yep, he did. That was a little trickeration, and it did not work. Kenny got the ball, threw it to Scholl. I didn't see who stepped in front of it and intercepted. Scholl makes the tackle, but he does do it via the horse collar. So that is going to send Indianola up in ADM territory with 3 timeouts of their own and 1:23 left.
So, like you mentioned, I did not. I believe that might have been Hayden Schulte.
Well, that's where he plays, out there on that right side at the defensive back, so it wouldn't surprise me. That ball just hung up in the air a little too long.
Down to the 39.
And
to the 39-yard line of ADM. Go the Indians.
So a turnover there on ADM. Taylor Kinney with the interception. And like you mentioned, 39-yard line is where Asher Brick and Indianola will start, as he will roll out to his left. He'll run, he'll keep, and run out of bounds.
Looks like he's going to lose a yard or 2 on the play. And good job by the ADM defenders not hitting him when he decided to run out of bounds. Looked like somebody squared up and they pulled up and let off him. Lost about a yard on the play.
So 2nd and 11.
And there was no pretense of running on that play. They're passing all the way here, it looks like, with 1:16 left. They do have 3 timeouts, but they haven't needed to take one yet.
So, again, Brick does lose a yard there. Now he drops back, pass. That is complete to his receiver, Jacob Graham, who has scored here tonight.
3rd down and 2 for the Indians as a pickup of 9 on the play.
So
just a design play to the sideline. Graham had no intention of turning that ball up and running upfield. He just goes straight out of bounds.
So Jacob Graham, again, that's his 2nd reception.
Big play here for ADM.
First for 6 yards. This one for 8. And like you mentioned, big play 3rd and 2 as
good blocking.
Brick rolling out to his right and it just goes right through the hands there of Luke Gordon. And
high.
Yeah.
It was a little high for Gordon. I don't think there's any pretense that Indianola's going for it here on 4th and 2.
But I think ADM caught a break there.
Definitely.
Gordon was open.
He was going to get tackled right after he caught it, but he definitely would have been a first down. It was a first down by about 6 or 7 yards. So huge play right here. If ADM can find a way to stop them on this play and get the ball back. Still going to halftime with a lead here.
And yep, some of the ADM fans getting on their feet now.
Clock stoppage, timeout Indianola.
So Indianola will take their first timeout of the half. And again, it is a 4th down and 2 situation, 107. And wow, Brad, I mean, it's been an entertaining first half.
Well, I said it was going to be a Donnybrook, and it's proven to be every bit of that. It's been back and forth all night. ADM clinging to a tenuous 1-point lead right now. 4th and 2 from their ADM Tiger 31 for the Indianola Indians. This is the biggest play of the game up to this point so far. ADM finds a way to stop this. And they get the ball back with 2 timeouts and about a minute left, maybe. I don't know if they're looking to get the ball into the end zone again. I mean, I know you would take it, but anyway, getting this ball back and going into halftime with the lead would be fantastic. Now, this ADM Tiger team has been a second-half team all year long. They have been down in games and found ways to claw back and win and to keep them close, but it would be nice to go into halftime with the lead, no matter how big it is.
Well, and I mean, we mentioned it at the top of the broadcast, but Indianola up 21-8 last week against North Polk, didn't score at all in the second half. They put up 20 here so far, but
after watching tonight, I don't know if we can count on that.
Yeah, that would be quite the miracle, but you never know. 4th and 2. Here is Asher Brick. He's going to run, and he's going to get it. So first down.
He paid the price for it, but he did get it.
And he picked up 4.
And that does move the chains. The clock is going to start. Indianola still has the 2 timeouts under a minute to play, but no sign of them using one of those timeouts right now. And they're not exactly hurrying to get the play called up to the line. They're up there now, 48 seconds.
So Indianola again trailing by 1. A field goal will put them in the lead as the pass is caught.
That ball's caught, but he's in bounds. Indianola might have to spend a timeout here. Yeah, they do.
So Jacob Graham on the reception.
Jacob Graham makes the catch, but he had to kind of dive and fall to get it, and he's down. Once you fall to the ground in high school, you're down. That's a gain of about 9. Second down and 1.
So Graham.
34 seconds. They are just into the Brad Fuller Enterprises International Incorporated red zone.
And so
I'm getting tired of saying that. You know that?
Well, hey, well, we appreciate it.
Yeah, I know. Well, it cost me twice what it did last year.
We'll make sure to pay you handsomely. How's that?
Well, I'm supposed to pay for that.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm supposed to be the sponsor.
Okay, I was just trying to,
I appreciate it. I mean, if you guys want to pay me to be the sponsor of the Red Zone, I will take that deal.
Okay, sounds good.
I can take yes for an answer.
Oh my gosh! All right. Well, 34 seconds remain, and now with that timeout taken, Indianola will have 1 left, and again, Brad in field goal range are the Indians. Obviously, they would.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they are or not. We don't know much about Martinez. He doesn't kick the ball off deep. He's made the 2 that he's had an attempt to make tonight on points after touchdown, but I don't know what his range is for field goals.
Oh yeah, like you said, we might see it tonight, but first things first.
Hold.
Brick rushing.
He's got the first down, but he's going to have to take a timeout again, I think.
Yes, we're down to 24 seconds now.
They are lined up on the ball, so maybe they're not going to take a timeout. They got 23-22. Time is clicking down.
So clock is rolling, and now Brick throwing.
Oh, almost that should have been picked off.
So incomplete there.
Can't tell who that is, but he slipped trying to get to the ball. I don't know if that was Engelman. I think it was. Just lost his footing. He catches that. He might be running for 6. There was nobody in front of him. Dangerous pass.
So Brick is lucky on that one. Again, this will be 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line.
They do have 1 timeout left. They have 14 seconds to work with. 13 seconds to call the play, and they're not exactly hurrying. They are breaking up to the line of scrimmage right now.
And, 3 receivers now. 1 comes in motion. Brick gets it. The quick throw. It's popped up, and it's intercepted.
Oh, that's huge.
That is absolutely huge. That is Hatchett. John Hatchett.
I don't know if it is.
I think it is, yes.
Yep. We told you, hard to see those numbers, but that's Hatchett with a, and it wasn't like it fell in his hands. He had to reach out and grab that and pull it back to him. It was behind him. Great catch.
So each quarterback has an interception, and Hatchett comes up huge on that defensive play.
9 seconds. I don't know. I think the Tigers maybe just running into the line of scrimmage here. I don't know if they take a shot here. They're in a very tight formation. I think we're maybe going to take a knee or just try to punch the ball forward. Nope, just take a knee. Indianola doesn't look like they're going to spend their timeout. Indianola does get the ball to start the second half. But great job by the Tiger defense to keep them out. Bend but don't break. Kept them out of the end zone there. And that is huge.
That is absolutely huge. So halftime score, ADM 21, Indianola 20. And, well, it has been a fun, entertaining first half. We'll come back and we'll talk about it and get you.
Our first band tonight is the 6th grade band under the direction of Sarah Hall. They will be performing Rockstar by Rob Roman. Good luck, 6th grade band. Celebration, arranged by Terry Burns. Their drum major is Harper Holberg. Good luck, 7th grade band.
Congratulations to Tiger Marching Band for placing third in Pentecost last weekend. And best of luck tomorrow at the Iowa High School Association State Marching Band Festival in Waukee. Performance time is 9:05. The ADM Tiger Marching Band is proud to present their 2024 Marching Band show for you, entitled Toxic.
bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work on your small business. For the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve, partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop into our offices in Adel, Winterset, or Creston, or give us a call at any of our local offices to learn more. At participating offices, service to not include audit, attest, or other services for which a license is required.
Help prevent your friends and family from getting the flu with a flu shot from Adel Health Mart. Did you realize that even if you don't normally get the flu, you could still be giving it to your family and friends as a carrier? Your Adel Health Mart also has your COVID-19 vaccine and booster. At Adel Health Mart, you don't need an appointment. Just come in and we'll walk you through the process. However, if you prefer an appointment, please call ahead and they'll gladly accommodate. Discover today your locally owned Adel Health Mart on the west side of the Adel Square.
Ben, how do people find Fuller's 24-hour pumps?
Well, it depends on what direction you're coming from. If you're coming from this way, you turn right, then left. But if you're coming from the other direction, it would be left, then right.
Ugh, that's the last time I asked a guy for directions. Fuller's 24-hour pumps are located on Old Portland Road. Just head east, past the Family Dollar store, past the high school, and keep going until you reach the top of the hill.
Discover today how easy it is to bring your tractors, construction equipment, bulk tanks, and even your regular vehicle to Old Portland Road and fill her up at Fuller's on the east side of Adel. Keep your dollar local and fill her up at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Great savings this week at the Adel Fairway, including Fairway shredded, cube or chunk cheese, select varieties, 6 to 8 ounce, $1.88 when you buy 5. Coke or Sprite, 12-pack, 12-ounce cans, or 8-pack of 12-ounce bottles, $6.99 when you buy 3. Deposit where applicable. USDA Choice Whole Ribeyes, $12.99 a pound, cut and wrapped, free. This week at the Adel Fairway.
Easy, affordable, peace of mind. This is Brooke with Raccoon Valley Bank, and for a limited time, we are excited to offer our credit monitoring service for free. Experience our full protection services, including monitoring, detection, and specialists for your assistance. Protect yourself today by signing up for credit monitoring. Contact your local Raccoon Valley Bank for more information. Member FDIC.
Offer subject to change without notice. No charge for monitoring service for one adult through December 31st, 2024. If not,
all right, you ready?
Yep. 1st, 2025. Customer agrees to monthly ongoing charge of $5. Must contact Raccoon Valley Bank to cancel.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. We're at halftime. ADM leads Indianola 21-20. My name is Shaquan Ettingham, being joined by Brad Fuller, trying to catch a shirt here.
That one went over the press box.
Yeah, that was.
I thought I had a shot at it, but it's gone.
That one is launched as a.
Somebody out in the back lawn goofing around just had a T-shirt fall on him.
We're gearing up here for the second half, and well, Brad, looking, from last week, ADM, of course, beat Ballard 28-10, scored 14 points in the second half.
Yep.
Indianola had a 21-8 lead against North Polk on last week, did not score in the second half.
That's right.
You talked about the Tigers making adjustments. What are you looking forward here in the second half?
I mean, really just recognizing those receivers sneaking out and getting wide open. That's been the difference in the game, really. They got one ball with a short field, and they managed to rush the ball down and punch it into the end zone on kind of a conventional. But it's been 2 touchdowns on big plays. And, not fairly atypical for the ADM defense to give up that many big plays in a game. And I think you'll see some recognition. I'm sure there was a lot of talk about formations at halftime. I don't know how well Indianola can disguise that stuff, but I don't think they can show a lot more than they've shown to this point. So I think we'll see some adjustments by the Tigers, and we might see something a little different as far as that goes.
And we'll see.
But
here.
last week means nothing to this week.
Well, absolutely. Right? Yep. Yep. No, absolutely. It's a clean slate as Indianola gets the ball here to start the second half. They trail by 1. They had a 7-0 lead to start it, so they have had the lead in this game. ADM has kept it ever since as Ethan Ashe gets ready. The student section is ready and gets it kicked off, and it will be a touchback.
Yep.
And flag.
Whistles early, so ADM must have been offside on that, so I think Indianola's probably going to back them up and make them kick it again.
And they are going to make them do it again, as like you said, offsides. So, re-kick here. So it would have been a touchback.
So Ashe can still put it in the end zone from there, I'm sure. But a little bit harder now. Extra 5 yards. So he does kind of, whatever wind there is at this point, it's kind of died down. It is at his back. But if you look at the flags right now, there's nothing happening. Those things are hanging straight down.
Yeah, they are no movement at all. And so, again, we will try again here. So, Ashe to get this third quarter started. Kick it off. It's going to be another strong kick. Not quite back into the end zone, but about
taking it
the
to
5. And nice run back to the 25. That was Mitchell Bauer.
Bauer, right after he got hit on that, probably wishes he'd have let that roll into the end zone.
Yeah.
He got drilled.
So Bauer brings that up to the 26th for Indianola, and that is where they will start. Asher Brick in the offense. Again, Brick had 125 passing yards in the first half, 22 on the ground himself. And we'll see what the opening drive for Indianola brings them, as 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, coming in motion and getting this handoff and cutting up field for some positive yardage there is Ryland Hilton, as Hilton already has a 64-yard touchdown here in this game, and that one kind of off the jet sweep.
Yeah, different look from the Indians on that play. Does go for about 8 yards.
So Hilton, like you mentioned, does...
He must have some wheels, because we had no answer for him on that long touchdown play. Good run by him on that play.
So Hilton does pick up 8 on the carry. And here is Pontier now. He's finding some positive running room, and he picks up the first down.
Yeah, he gets that out to the 40. Not a lot. Again, Tigers have done a great job of bottling up a good back tonight in Pontier. But he does get out to about the 41-yard line, and more than enough for the first down.
So a 6-yard gain there. And actually...
That might be his second longest run of the night. For a kid who comes in with almost 900 yards, that's pretty impressive by the Tiger defense to kind of bottle him up to this point.
Yeah, Pontier's longest...
Still a big stand for the Tigers here.
Pontier's longest rush tonight is 8 yards. So like you mentioned, ADM defense doing a good job corralling him, and now Brick will hold on to it. A designed run to the right, run out of bounds, but he does pick up about 3.
For a young man who doesn't have a lot of rushing yards on he's a good runner. He's not he's a big kid, and he's pretty fast. He does have to run over to the sideline to get the play from the coach every play, so I think he's going to be tired when this game's over, regardless of what happens. He's going to be winded, and he's going to be needing an ice bath or something maybe.
Now that you point that out, I didn't notice that he does that every play. So, like you said, putting a couple extra miles on. 2nd and 2 here, as it's a nice opening drive so far for the Indians. And receiver comes in motion. As Brick gets it, he'll drop back to pass. He has time. He'll throw deep.
He's got a man.
And he's open, and it will be caught. That is Mitchell Bauer.
Bauer just gets behind everybody, and the ball is dropped perfectly into his basket. He does get tackled right after the catch, but he is down to the 13-yard line, 12-yard line. I can't tell. One
I think
of the two.
It's the 8.
Oh, it is the 8.
Line.
Sorry. Yep, you're right. So, 1st and goal for Indians from the 8-yard line.
So a big completion there. And now Brick to Pontier to the right.
He gets a lot. He looks like he's down to the 3 or 4. So a good run by Pontier there.
So again,
Tigers have been here before.
Absolutely.
But not the way the Tigers would have wanted this play drawn up.
So Mitchell Bauer with the huge completion of 48, we'll call it. And it is 2nd and goal from the 3.
Now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8. Maybe the 7. But handoff to Pontier, and he is absolutely gobbled up immediately.
So a loss there after...
I think you're going to see a play-action pass here if I'm a gambling man.
Well,
not saying I am, but that's what I think we're going to see. I could be wrong. We'll see what happens here.
So 3rd and goal from the 7, as Indianola trying to retake the lead here. They trail by 1, and a designed run and closing in. He will not get there as Brick.
Almost coughed it up.
Yeah.
He's back down to maybe the original line of scrimmage at the 3 is Breck.
So
now they got a decision to make. Looks like Martinez is coming out.
Yep. So they won't
to try the field goal.
Risk that. They're gonna
go for the 20-yarder. He's kicking from the 10.
And remember, last time it was a muffed punt. That was on the extra point. This one's down. Martinez gets it up, and it
Looks
is
like
good.
It's good. So Indianola does take the lead, but not as bad as it could have been. That's a bit of a positive for the Tiger defense. So they are now down 20. That is not right. I think they're down 23-21.
Yep, it should be.
The scoreboard showed Tigers getting 3 points there. That'd be great, but that is not the case. It's going to be 23-21 Indianola.
So Martinez converts there on the field goal, and like you mentioned, makes it 23-21.
That's twice, though. The Tigers defense has been in, backs to the wall with Indianola inside the 10-yard line, and they managed to stop them from scoring at least a touchdown. Then, do give up the field goal, but that's almost like a moral victory. Not that I'm a big fan of those, but that does have to help your defense a little bit. And we'll see what the Tiger offense has up their sleeves to start the second half here.
And so we'll see as ADM will possess it here for the first time in the second half as they now trail 23-21. And Martinez is going to set up here to kick it away.
He has not kicked it deep all game. He does have 4 touchbacks on the year, so I think he has the ability to do it. It just doesn't seem to be their mentality to kick the ball deep and have teams start at the 20.
And Martinez will kick it off, and like you said, it is kind of more of that switch style, and it hits Swiger, but he picks it up and will run with it, and he won't get to the 20.
He is not going to get to the 20. If he catches that ball cleanly off the bounce, maybe he does, but he had to go back and gather it up, and he gets to about the 17-yard line.
So ADM will start from their own 17-yard line. And again, it will be their first series here in this second half. So yeah, big win for the defense to hold Indianola to only those 3 points. And now we'll see what the offense is able to do here.
See what kind of wrinkles Coach Winkelwitz come up with at halftime. I'm seeing a formation I've not seen so far tonight. Could still be a chance for guys to go in motion and change that. Okay, it's changed a little bit now.
So again, 2 receivers to Scholl's right, and it's a keeper as he runs to the left, and he's just swallowed up immediately.
Going to be a loss of 2 to the 15, it looks like. Looked like he might have something initially, but it got bottled up quickly, and he's actually back to the 14 for a loss of 3 on that.
So loss of 3 there for Hudson Scholl, and it will bring up 2nd and 13 here.
Again, a lot of time left here. Tigers taking their time, getting up to the line, calling their play.
Yeah, absolutely. And no rush, and don't need to be, as Scholl will have another keeper and just not going anywhere.
Maybe gets it out to the 16. So a gain of about 2 on the play, but going to be 3rd and 11 at the best right now. Yep, 3rd and 11 is what we're seeing.
So, I mean, Scholl has had a few big runs tonight. Obviously, the 61-yarder. He did have another one that went for 37, but other than that,
kind of been bottled up since then.
Yes.
Indianola knows what he can do with his feet at this point. Big 3rd down right here for the Tigers.
And so 3rd and 11, rolling out to his right and throwing to Corbin Reed.
A great catch.
Nice snagging catch, absolutely.
Corbin Reed was hit as soon as he put his hands on that ball, and the ball was not in his breadbasket. It was above his head, and he held on to that ball. Strong fingers, Corbin Reed. Great catch.
And it is a first down up to the 28-yard line, so a 12-yard completion to Corbin Reed from Hudson Scholl, fresh set of downs. And here is John Hatchett.
Hatchett with a big run of 9 yards. And he did both on that. He made a couple guys miss, and then he delivered some punishment at the end of that run.
Yeah, so John Hatchett, 9-yard run, 2nd and 1, and ADM offense starting to fill a little bit. And here's another run. Getting the first down there is Hatchett. A little bit more.
And honestly, we haven't seen a running back carry out of ADM before those last two since middle of the third quarter, probably.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Indianola's been very concerned about Scholl running the ball, but we haven't handed off to a running back.
Yeah, so Hatchett, he's now getting back into the series. 1st and 10. Scholl now with another keeper. He's spun around.
Good play action on that. A lot of guys fooled that Hatchett had the ball. He didn't look like much, but it did go for about a 3-yard gain. So nice carry by Scholl there.
Yeah, and I mean, like you say, you get about 3 or 4 yards. That'll get you a nice position. Each play.
4 yards of carry will keep you in business.
That's a really good point. So ball at the 44-yard line, and now another handoff here to Hatchett, and he'll.
That's enough for the first down. Just barreling his way. He jumped over somebody, laying on the ground, and just asserted his will for the last yard, carrying somebody forward. He got just enough out to Indianola territory at the 49-yard line.
So now speeding things up here is ADM, and Hatchett continuing to go forward.
Umpire took a licking from somebody there. I don't know who hit him, but he went down. He's up. He's okay. That's
so a gain of 6 there.
That's part of the deal when you do the umpire position. You're right behind the linebackers. You have to avoid contact. He didn't have a chance on that one. But he's okay. He bounced right back up.
So actually a gain of 4. So it brings up 2nd and 6.
41-2. Looks like he got about 2 on that, so going to be 3rd and 2.
So Hatchett picking up 2, and so like you mentioned, 3rd and 2. And
Scholl got enough for the first down there. Scholl kept it himself that time. No play action. He just took the snap, followed Hatchett into the hole, and got just enough for the first down to the 39-yard line of Indianola. Tigers just slowly but meticulously working their way down the field here.
Yeah, this has been a good, impressive opening drive for them in the second half, and they'll keep it going with Hatchett. Hatchett breaking tackles. Almost broke loose.
He's one man away from taking that to his house.
And that will be a 15-yard gain there.
He is down to
the 24-yard line.
24-yard line. Tigers not huddling. They're lining up right on the ball, going with turbo offense here.
And now Talon Harvey's into the game. So Scholl will keep it. Run to the right. He'll find some blocks.
For a hold there.
And then,
And it was. It was. We had an offensive lineman grab a defensive lineman and kind of tackle him from behind.
So
not a bad call.
No. We'll be holding, like you mentioned, on ADM. Back the Tigers up.
I was going to be surprised if they didn't call holding there. I would have been happy, but I would have been surprised.
And so with 3:59 here in this third quarter, I mean, this is definitely Brad felt like the fastest moving quarter.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's just been all running. I mean, especially out of the Tigers. They've thrown one pass when they had to get a first down, but it's just been run.
And it's been working so far, but now I have to work with a 1st and 20 here. Ball on the 34-yard line of Indianola. And here is Scholl as this one goes to Harvey, to Alan Harvey.
Gets a little bit of a push. Got about 5 of it, 4 or 5 of it back there. So 2nd and 14, second 15, 2nd and 16 here.
Yeah, I'm going to call it 4, so 2nd and 16. So again, Harvey, first carry of the night in my book.
Hatchett's probably on the sideline taking some oxygen.
Yeah.
After that, he was called on quite a few plays in a row there.
Yeah, Hatchett has done his duty here tonight. As Scholl drops back for a pass.
He's got a man.
He's going for Corbin Reed. No, get him!
Oh,
Corbin Reed, the touchdown is good. 30-yard touchdown from Hudson Scholl to Corbin Reed.
I want to say that was perfect coverage by Schulte.
Yes.
And that ball could not have been thrown better or caught better by Reed. Back shoulder throw over Schulte's head. He's step for step with Reed, just not in a place where he could do anything with it. He can't turn his head to look around, and Corbin Reed with a fantastic catch. And now Tigers back up by 4 pending the extra point.
So 27-23 as it stands with the extra point, like Brad mentioned, pending from Ashe. And that is up, and that is good. 28-23 is our score. And again, it gives us a chance to say every ADM touchdown means someone wins a Fairway Meat and Grocery $10 gift card in the touchdown challenge. Our fourth and final winner of the night is Christina Scholl. Or Shall? Or is that Scholk?
I don't know.
I'm trying to see.
Let's say Scholl.
Okay, Scholl. All right, well, Christina Scholl, we'll contact you either way. And
we got your phone number.
Yep, we will get you all contacted, but congratulations. And remember, sign up at Fairway Meat and Grocery Adele, and you can be a touchdown challenge winner. So there we are, 4 winners of the night for the touchdown challenge. Again, we will recap that. Stephen Henry, Gary Storm, Celia McCullum, and Christina Scholl. Congratulations tonight. ADM back up 28-23. Back and forth we go. 3:06 left here in the third quarter. And Brad, to your point earlier, you know, the defense stayed big, giving up only the field goal, and now ADM able to retake the lead with that touchdown. And whip kick here from Ashe, and picked up flag flies.
Flag flies, that's probably against Indianola if I had to guess, so that's good.
Rylan Hilton on the return, and we'll wait to see what the...
But it is well in advance of where the runner was tackled. It may end up being...
And like you mentioned, it is holding on Indianola.
Looks like they're going to march him back here. It's going to go from the end of the run.
So
that's going to give Indianola a lot of room to work with. They're going to start from their own 14-yard line.
Indianola starting from their own 14, and they trail by 5. So Asher Brick trying to get things going once again on the second series. Nothing there from Pontier.
Pontier has to just wonder what in the heck is going on. It's a young man who's been a bell cow and had productive games every game this year. And ADM has done a fantastic job bottling him up for the most part tonight.
Jake Pontier picks up 1 on that carry. 2nd and 9.
Big stand for the ADM defense here. I'm not saying they can't give up any first downs, but to get them out of here without scoring, it's got to be huge.
Yeah. And so here's Brick, pressure coming. The screen pass again to Pontier, and
he gets enough for the first down. Looks like he's out to the 26-yard line.
So a gain of 11 there from Pontier, and
that's really been the only way they've been able to get him too effective, is to get him the ball out in space and let him do his thing.
So he picks up the 11 yards. Yeah, his other reception went for 16. So like you mentioned, that's been the biggest damage that Pontier has done to the Tigers tonight. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Brick hands it off to Pontier this time. He breaks some tackles. Falls forward for about 5.
4 or 5, yeah. Looks like 5 maybe. They're going to give him 5.
So Pontier here.
I mean, those are effective runs, though. You get 5 yards to carry, you're getting first downs.
And yeah, now coming up on the last 2 minutes here in this third quarter.
It almost seems like whoever has the ball last is going to win this game tonight.
It really looks like it's going in that direction here for sure.
We've got a stoppage. I don't know why. Oh, we're resetting the play clock to 25. Okay.
Well,
now we're running it.
Now we'll wind it.
Okay.
So now we're all good. And receiver comes in motion. Brick gets it. He's looking, and receiver wide open. And once again,
touchdown saving tackle.
Absolutely, as that was Hilton again.
Hilton's down to the 4 or 5 yard line. Looks like the 5.
And
I couldn't see who made that tackle, but holy cow.
And that was back from about the 30, I believe. somewhere in that area.
It was long.
Yeah. I'll say 62 to Hilton, and again, 64-yard touchdown he already has tonight. So first and goal from the 3-yard line, and Indianola looking for the lead back. Brick, the run, and
I think he's in. Yep,
it will be in.
Not by much, but he does get in.
So,
and again, he does pay the price for it. He has taken some shots tonight, but a lot of adrenaline. Looks like they might be going for 2 here.
So Asher Brick, the 3-yard touchdown run.
Trying to make it a 3-point ball game, so a field goal can't win the game for the Tigers. 1:36 left in the third quarter, excuse me.
And well, yep, they will bring out the offensive unit to.
So this is a big play right here.
Absolutely.
Tigers have had one play go their way in the point after touchdown situation. One running back, Pontier in the backfield.
And Brick goes to his left, and receiver wide open. He caught it, and it is good. That is a Westcott.
Westcott just catches it right behind the goal line, falling down as he does, but he was open enough. No contest really on that. So now we have a 3-point ball game. Indianola 31, ADM 28.
And we'll be right back with more coming up on K1079 KKRF.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, they get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why they're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
#1 ag insurer across their 8-state territory. 2020 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
Help prevent your friends and family from getting the flu with a flu shot from Adel Health Mart. Did you realize that even if you don't normally get the flu, you could still be giving it to your family and friends as a carrier? Your Adel Health Mart also has your COVID-19 vaccine and booster. At Adel Health Mart, you don't need an appointment. Just come in and we'll walk you through the process. However, if you prefer an appointment, please call ahead and they'll gladly accommodate. Discover today your locally owned Adel Health Mart on the west side of the Adel
And anytime it hits the ground, it's live. So,
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Ettingham with Brad Fuller, 31-28. Indianola back on top here in this third quarter with 1:36 left to play, and ADM will take it out and have a couple of guys miss and bring it up close to the 35-yard line.
Looks like he's going to be at the 33, 34-yard line. 33, we'll call it.
That's Wyatt Schweiger.
Nice catch and run by him on that one. That ball was actually to him. It didn't bounce before him. That was Martinez's best-looking kickoff of the night, from a Tigers perspective anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
I keep thinking with all the squib kicks they've done that one of these times they're going to do an onside kick, but they haven't shown that yet. But anytime that ball goes past 10 yards and is on the ground, it's anybody's ball. So the Tigers do have to look alive to be able to corral those and bring them in.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep our eyes open for that. So Hudson Scholl in the offense, once again trying to respond. They'll try here with a run and pick up about one, two.
Looks like maybe 2 out to the 35-yard line, which is honestly an improvement over what Scholl's been able to do the last few series, taking the ball himself on the first play.
So Scholl, 2nd and 8 here, coming up on the last minute in the third quarter, trying to hand it off to Harvey. Harvey not going anywhere,
bottled
but
up
backwards.
Immediately. Yeah, they're going to give him forward progress to maybe a loss of a yard, about a half a yard loss there. So now we got 3rd and behind the stakes for the Tigers here.
And it will be, 3rd and 9 here. And
3rd and 11.
Or excuse me, yes.
Oh, no, it is 9. They gave him forward progress. I'm sorry. Looked like they were moving it, but they moved it back. I apologize.
No, you're totally fine. So 3rd and 9 here.
Hard count, trying to get the Indians to jump. They're not buying it.
30 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Dropping back to pass is Scholl. He'll throw deep. He's got Reed just out the length. So
Reed had a step on Schulte, but the ball was a little bit inside, and he just couldn't get to it.
So punting now are the Tigers, and a quick 3 and out there for ADM.
So Colby Simon's out to punt for the second time tonight. 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. 3 and out for the Tigers on that, and that is not what you wanted to see if you were an ADM fan.
As again, ADM.
Indianola looks to be bringing the house on this, trying to block this punt.
ADM came into this game a 4-game winning streak. Simons gets it off, and fair caught there by Vinny Anderson.
Vinny, my cousin Vinny, with the fair catch, but excellent field position at the Indianola 38-yard line. If the Tigers have ever needed a defensive stop, this is it right here. They got to find a way to do something here.
So, like you mentioned, Indianola.
They've been very susceptible to the big play, especially in the passing game. Not so much in the running game, but they have given up a lot of passing yardage tonight, and they need to find a way to bottle that up.
So Indianola starting from their own 38-yard line, leading 31-28. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Rush is coming. Brick taking off with it, making moves, and
manages to
gains
get
about 3?
Yeah, about 3, maybe 4. Get something positive out of it.
So that will take
pretty good pressure, but not enough. Well, they're going to give him almost 5, it looks like, I think. So
it will be 2nd and 5 as we start
43.
Start the fourth quarter at the end of 3. Indianola 31, ADM 28. We'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter right here on K107.9 KKRF.
Ben, how do people find Fuller's 24-hour pumps?
Well, it depends on what direction you're coming from. If you're coming from this way, you turn right, then left. But if you're coming from the other direction, it would be left, then right.
Ugh, that's the last time I asked a guy for directions. Fuller's 24-hour pumps are located on Old Portland Road. Just head east, past the Family Dollar store, past the high school, and keep going until you reach the top of the hill.
Discover today how easy it is to bring your tractors, construction equipment, bulk tanks, and even your regular vehicle to Old Portland Road and fill her up at Fuller's on the east side of Adel. Keep your dollar local and fill her up at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Heather Bruce and Osmondson Manufacturing is proud to be an American family-owned company and proud of the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited about our new facility. First time we're actually expanding our footprint outside of Iowa. We're going to Kentucky, and it's exciting. The people are great. They're all excited. Again, it's going back to wanting to be part of an American-made company.
DCG beating Winterset
like, hey,
18-8.
It's been that way. Yeah. It's family-owned. We
Unexpected.
haven't changed it. You're here. You're part of the family, and we take care of it.
It's American-made at Osmondson Manufacturing, Perry.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Start of the fourth quarter, Indianola over ADM 31-28. And the Indians have the ball, and we'll be seeing a third down.
Third down and about 2 after the handoff to, I don't know if that was Pontier that time, actually. It might have been some different back. I didn't get the number.
I think that was Mitchell Bauer.
Mitchell Bauer for a gain of 3. So now we've got a gain of 2. 3rd and 3 for the Indians. Looks like Pontier's back in there now.
So Bauer with the pickup of 2. A big third down here, 3rd and 3. As Brick will keep it, he'll pick.
Oh my goodness, he got it, I think, but
that was
definitely took 2 big shots on that. I couldn't see who it was clear on the other side of the field. He got just to the stake. He didn't get it by much, but he definitely took a licking on that.
I feel like I'd be rich if I got $1 for every time. I feel like you've said that a lot tonight.
Well, it's happened a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a tough kid, obviously, because he bounced right back up.
Yeah, Brick is definitely.
But he's taking some big shots. He's not an elusive runner.
No,
not at all. Every time he runs the ball and gets tackled, he takes a lick. But
like you said,
it's not bothering him.
No, he picks up enough there to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line, and now into ADM territory.
Jet sweep.
That was a jet sweep there with Ryan Hilton.
Hilton been an effective player for the Indians tonight. Not a name, if you looked at the stat sheet, that you'd think a whole lot of. He had some nice plays throughout the year, but they've utilized him a lot tonight.
And has had 2 big receptions of 64 yards that ended up in a touchdown, and then 62, which set Indianola up for their go-ahead touchdown. So yeah, like you mentioned, really big plays tonight. 2nd and 4 here for Asher Brick. As it's a designed run to the right, picks up the first down, and just keeps it moving here.
Yep, just enough, gets it by 1 yard there.
So pick up a 5.
Like to see the sportsmanship, guys from ADM and Indianola helping each other up off the ground there. You like to see that. It's a contentious game. You know, It could get a little chippy, but it looks like good sportsmanship out there.
Absolutely.
And
so
Indianola into Tiger territory at the 41-yard line. Tigers have to find an answer to this Indianola offense.
Yeah, and 10 minutes up there right now as Indianola has the lead, and so ADM wants to get the ball back and not let too much time run off or go down by 2 scores.
Oh, that's got to get called.
As Pontier runs to the left.
Pontier for about 3 yards. Just a huge hold there, but
Looks like 37 to me.
doesn't get called, but that's okay. Could have been a lot worse. Maybe a 4-yard gain on that. So 2nd and 6 for the Indians.
So yeah, so a 4-yard gain there for Pontier. So we're under 9.5 minutes left to play here. ADM again came into this game on a 4-game winning streak. Indianola trying to bounce back after their 1-point loss to North Polk last week. And here's the handoff to Pontier. Pontier keeps the feet moving.
He gets about a yard. He gets stood up, maybe 2.
So another critical 3rd down here for ADM.
A stoppage of time for, I don't know, an injury or equipment, or what do we got? Nope. We're going to start it back up.
So 3rd and 4, so gain of 2 there from Pontier.
It's a big 3rd down right here.
A huge 3rd down.
Maybe I was too quick on resetting.
As 3 receivers kind of stacked up to the left, 1 to the right for Brick. As he drops back, passes, and it's complete for the 1st down there.
Oh, we have a penalty. I think that's going to be a hold.
We do have a flag. So
it's going to be something.
Jacob Graham.
It's a very late flag. And Ethan Ashe is coming off the field, laying on the ground, holding his stomach.
So it will be coming back, it looks like.
It definitely will.
I'm guessing the 5-yard variety for downfield.
And so an eligible receiver for Indianola. So ADM catches a break there. Would have been a 1st down, but instead
now it's going to be
back to the 40.
3rd down and 9 instead of 3rd and 4.
And obviously would have been a 1st and 10.
But that play that they ran was enough for 9.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they run that play again and get it to complete. They'll get enough for the 1st down. So this ADM defense has got to figure something out.
So again, 3rd and 9, and this is a critical stop potentially at this juncture in the game. Asher Brick gets the ball. It's collapsing. He'll run for it, and he fumbled.
It was out.
Ball came out.
And I think Indianola might have gotten it back.
So they're going to say that he got it back. Will be 4th down here.
Not enough for the 1st down. Gets it back to the 35-yard line. I think Indianola's going to go for it here. They feel like they're in 4th down territory. I don't think they feel like they have the kicking game to get a field goal from here.
I believe that too. So
that'd be over 50 yards if they did. That's tough in high school.
Yeah. So Brick
huge 4th down play for the Tigers.
Picks up 5. Yeah, this is huge. And now we're under 8 minutes to play. 4th and 4. Brick gets the ball. Rush is coming. He has to put it up, and it's intercepted. And it's Hatchett. John Hatchett, pick 6. What a big turnaround here. ADM. John Hatchett on the interception. Takes it back 65 yards. Oh my gosh, Brad.
You know, Brick has had a great night throwing the football, save for one ball that was tipped and intercepted, also by Hatchett.
Right.
That one was thrown right to Hatchett. He was under a lot of pressure. Probably a ball he should have just held on to and tried to let his defense do their business, giving ADM the ball way back in their own territory, but he made a bad decision. Threw the ball right to Hatchett, and Hatchett made one man miss, and he was gone.
So a pick 6 there from John Hatchett, and extra point up and good. 35-31. ADM takes the lead back.
Not the way you thought it was going to happen.
Right. No.
But nothing in this game has gone the way you thought it was going to happen.
And wow, that was huge, and that's Hatchett's second interception tonight.
Yeah.
So,
and that ties up the turnover battle.
It does.
Now ADM with the lead. Now ADM's defense has to come out and show that they can stop them again. Now that was fortuitous by no other way to say it. But ADM has been letting them move the ball down the field and get first downs. They've got to come out here and assert their will. They did have a different pressure dialed up on that, which hurried the throw from Breck. But ADM hopefully has some answers for this Indianola offense because they've been shown the ability to move the ball down the field, not at will, but and also make a big play when they need to. ADM's got to try to find a way to bottle that up. 7:40 left here in the fourth quarter.
A big play on that drive, Brad, was the ineligible receiver.
Yeah.
For Indianola, as they would have picked up a first down.
Absolutely.
And kept things rolling, but they got backed up, put them in a 3rd and 9, ended up in a 4th and 4, and a rush throw there from Brick ends up in a 65-yard pick six for John Hatchett.
Actually playing the Indianola game there with the squib kick. And doesn't really go the way ADM wants it to. He's out to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 37, 38. So yeah, they're going to say 38.
I think he was hoping that would sneak through a little more than it did.
Indianola started their last drive also on the 38-yard line. So
that was Westcott that caught that and managed to sneak his way through for a little bit. So Indianola with pretty good field possession, just shy of their own 40-yard line.
So 7:33 left in this game, and I think like you mentioned to begin this second half, it might come down to who has the ball last. But this will be a huge defensive stand here for ADM as Brick's rolling
running
out to his left, and then he'll just corral it and be swallowed up.
He did have a man downfield, but way downfield. I don't know that he has the arm to get that ball there.
So a gain of 2 on the play from Brick.
Yeah, that was Hilton, and he was down like inside the 5-yard line. I don't know that Brick can throw the ball that far.
And Hilton, I mean, like we mentioned, has 2 receptions over 60 yards tonight, so he's definitely been a deep threat here for Asher Brick. And so
but those have been catches in stride and running.
Yeah.
They haven't been 60-yard passes.
Right. Yeah, absolutely, yes.
That ball would have been in the air a long time.
And here is Brick, another rush throw, and good pressure there from ADM, and that's Talon Harvey. So that brings up a 3rd and 8 situation. 6:43 left in the...
Okay, we talked about it, and Tigers have to step up on defense right now. So far in this drive, they've shown the ability to do that. Still have one more play. It's a big 3rd down right here.
Absolutely. The fan base for ADM is getting pumped up here, and don't judge them one bit.
You know, they've been pumped up the whole game.
I mean,
they've been screaming a lot. They're behind this team.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
Absolutely. So.
All right, here come the Indians.
3rd and 8 here. Ball on the 40-yard line of Indianola. Asher Brick has time. Will throw deep. And
nobody home.
And it will be a flag.
A very late flag from a guy who should not be making that call.
It will be pass interference.
It's going to be holding, it looks like.
They're
defensive holding. It's going to be enough for a first down. That's coming from the head linesman, and I don't think he was in position to make that call, but that's okay. You know what? He might have saw something I didn't see from up here.
Jacob Graham was the intended receiver there. So, like
the ball
you
was thrown in the middle of the field, and there were no receivers in the middle of the field. It's not college. It doesn't matter if the ball's catchable or not. You know, the Tigers defense did what they said they had to on that. It does give up the first down, but they have to do it again.
Yep.
Ball is at midfield, right at the 50-yard line.
So ball at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10. Both teams have been penalized at least 5 times here in this game by my count. And Brick hands it off to Pontier. Pontier finds some running room, and he'll chug his way forward for about 8.
I think that ties his best run of the night tonight. Yards have been hard to come by for Pontier.
And it does.
But that is a good run for him. I think ADM's thinking pass the whole way just because that's what Indianola's been doing.
Yeah. And like you mentioned, that does tie the high tonight for Pontier. Had 8 yards in his 3rd rush of the game and another 8 right there. Coming up on the final 6 minutes to play, ADM leading 35-31 over Indianola. Here is Brick.
I think he's going to be a little short.
Yeah, he's going to be short.
3rd and We'll call it 1. It looks like a little less than that, but that's maybe the best ADM's done of bottling up Brick when he decides to run tonight. So yeah, it's short of a yard, about 2/3 of a yard to go. Football's about a foot long. It's right inside the line, so this is going to be tough for the Tigers right here. They're going to have to bring the house. I'm sure looks like they're bringing in a different quarterback here, number 15. Big fella.
As that is Andrew DeWall.
Andrew DeWall is coming in.
So
and
yeah,
he's right behind center. I think you're going to see a tush push here. Nope.
And no, it will be a handoff. And
did they stop him? I think they did.
They stopped him. That was Pontier.
Stopped him short. No gain on the play.
So I'm with you. I thought DeWall was coming in to do a.
They're going for it though. There's no doubt. They're not even huddling up. ADM is right there. Oh, they moved.
And that's going to be.
They stopped him.
That's going to be short. A turnover on downs.
They stopped him. My goodness.
Wow. 2 big defensive plays there from ADM.
And that was DeWalt the whole way with the quarterback sneaking. He just found no room to run. Good push by the Tiger defensive line, penetration and stopping that up, making contact. Actually lost 1.5 yards on that play.
So ADM.
Which is hard to do when you're right behind the ball.
Absolutely.
Up under center. That was a huge play. 4:55 left here in the fourth quarter. ADM finds a way to score here and take some time off the clock doing it. They can not necessarily put this away, but make this a lot more difficult for this Indian team.
Absolutely. And so, wow, a big defensive stop. We're under 5 minutes to play. ADM taking over at their own 42-yard line with a 4-point lead. Hudson Scholl gets it to
that is huge.
Hatchet, and Hatchet will get enough for the first down, exactly 10 yards.
I think he actually got about a football more than he needed.
Okay, so we'll give him 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll take it.
We'll take it either way.
And the clock is running. That's the other important thing. 4 down to 4. I don't know if the clock ran during that play. I thought we had 4:45 before the play started. We're down to 4:37 now. It's okay. ADM perfectly willing to take their time. Still have 18 seconds left on the play clock here. Getting the play in. No hurry.
And let's talk about Hatchet. I mean, comes up with the pick 6. I mean, really, that changed the momentum here.
It's definitely.
Indianola was driving down, looking to go up 2 scores, and now they're behind by 4. Here's Scholl with a quarterback keeper run.
Just very patient, goes forward for 4 or 5 yards there. We'll call it 4.
So Scholl picks up 4 on that gain, and now we're approaching the 4-minute mark. And like you mentioned, the clock is ADM's friend, just trying to, continue to pick up positive yards here, but as long as they do that, they'll be in good position.
Indianola has all 3 of their timeouts left. But yeah, this clock is ticking down, and we've thought there's lots of time left up till now. Now you start thinking, there's starting to be not so much time left.
Yeah, so
ADM perfectly happy to let this thing run down as far as they can between plays.
2nd and 6, 3:33 left, and here's Scholl, another one, and he'll keep
It's going to be
rolling.
very close to the first down, about 1 yard shy.
So pick up 5 on the play.
2 patient runs by Scholl
Yep.
in a row. Just staying behind his blockers, looking for something to open up and just squirting forward for as much as he can.
So this next snap will be under 2 minutes here for ADM as they lead by 4. This has been an exciting back and forth game, and I mean, really, I think from the jump, we both thought, Brad, that this was going to be a good game. Maybe not as high scoring as it is.
No, I thought maybe more of a defensive game.
But the offense is...
You know what? I've been wrong before.
Yeah, the offense really showing out, and
Hatchet's going to be
He's going to be short. So no gain.
No gain, maybe a little loss. Indianola's going to call a timeout here. Their coach is about 5 yards out on the field.
So 2:30, well...
Now you have to start wondering if ADM's in 4-down territory here. Oh.
Yeah, they might ask him to...
Might be putting some more time back up on the clock here.
So what do you, Brad, if your head coach, Doug Winkowicz, what are you thinking here? You going for it, trying to just stamp the win, or you want to pin them back deep?
I mean, you got a chance to pin them deep here with a punt. You got Simons who can kick it well, and if he can angle one out of bounds and start them inside their own 5-yard line. you get a first down here, you start thinking about ways you can end this game by having the ball in your hands. Indianola down to 2 timeouts left now. ADM can run the ball, and they've shown that they can. Indianola with a good stop on that last run. But I've given up trying to guess what coaches are going to do. Either way, if you go for it and you don't get it, they start at their own. They start at their own 40. You punt it and they don't get it. Maybe they start at their 20 if they get a touchback. Maybe they start inside their 10. I just don't know.
Yeah,
I'm going for it here if it's me, but I'm not being paid to do this, and I don't have to show wins and losses and try to indicate why I should keep my job.
Well,
looks like the punting team is coming out, and that's not a bad decision.
Nope. So Simon's coming out, trying to pin Indians deep.
I don't know that the Tigers know exactly who was on the punting team here. Ready for play blows right now. There's 25 seconds to go, so they're figuring it out, making sure they got everybody out there they need.
Yep. Now they
haven't seen a fake punt out of the Tigers all year.
Well, they're bringing the offense out.
The offense is out there. So
decision.
Hudson Scholl under center, and it looks like they're going to try for the tush push. They might just do the hard count and try to get him to jump. It definitely looks like what they're doing.
Yeah.
And now ADM's going to call a timeout. They realize it's not going to work. Now they're going to punt. Smart play.
Yeah.
Good idea to try it.
Yeah, I agree. I like that decision. I like this decision to bring out Simons, try and pin him deep.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
Keep
fine.
interrupting you.
You're fine. Go ahead.
That last defensive stand by the Tigers showed some positivity and some things we haven't seen before. Indianola's probably going to have to be pretty one-dimensional here when they come out. I'm sure they're going to bring the house to try to block this. That would be a huge play for them if they do. And, Simons doesn't have to make a perfect punt here to make it be effective.
No, and
he just has to get it away. We're at the Indianola 40-yard line. If he has a 30-yard punt, they start at the 10.
Well, and if you're talking about, big plays being one-dimensional, throwing the ball for Indianola, Hilton, 2 receptions over 60 yards. Will Whalen has 1 reception for 47 yards, and Mitchell Bauer has 1 reception for 48 yards. So they can really put it down the field if they need to. Simons puts it up. That is high.
It's caught.
And that is caught there from Vinny Anderson.
Vinny's going to get it to about the 15-yard line, it looks like.
So
they got 85 yards to go to try to make something exciting happen here.
And so
it looks like they're putting him at the 16-yard line. Tigers have to not give up the big play in the passing game here.
That is going.
I think you're going to see the Tigers bringing some pressure on just about every play.
Yeah, that's going to be.
Pontier is in the backfield. The opportunity to hand the ball off is still there. Can't totally ignore the run.
It's going to be big. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left of Asher Brick. 2:34 left, and
Tigers jump, but not into the neutral zone.
So Brick now looks to the sideline. ADM crowd making some noise for their defense here. As Brick drops back, he's going to throw deep, and it's going to be intercepted. Another interception.
That one wasn't Hatchett. I think that was Talon Harvey.
I think it was Talon Harvey, and it was.
That was magnificent.
Yes, exactly what the Tigers needed.
And really, they lose 6 yards from where they punted it on the play before. So can't exactly salt it away here. Indianola does still have 2 timeouts left, but you get a couple first downs, and you can go into victory formation here. I'm not saying that's what they're going to do.
So Asher Brick, 3 interceptions here tonight, as 2 of them to John Hatchett. 1 was a pick 6 that actually put ADM in the lead, 35-34, and then that one comes at a critical time to Talon Harvey, and 2:24 remaining, like you said, Brad. Indianola still has 2 timeouts.
We got an empty backfield for Scholl here.
Empty backfield, but Scholl with the run, he'll just keep it. And
Indianola's got to call a timeout here. Gains about a yard.
An important thing, obviously, for ADM, just hang on to the ball.
Yeah, just ball security is very important here. And Indianola calls a timeout here.
2:15 left, so down to 1 timeout.
And now you're in the situation, if ADM can get a first down, you've got enough time to run off the clock to make it darn near impossible for them to get something done.
But,
But if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
I love that saying from you. But I mean, either way, you're going to make Indianola use all of their timeouts, so they won't have any.
Yeah.
And depending, we'll see if they can get a stop. We'll see how much time they will have. But yeah, like you mentioned, if ADM able to pick up a first down, it's essentially all but over in a victory for the ADM Tigers, but we're still a long way away from that.
And they don't have to do anything fancy here. I mean, they need to gain 9 yards. You're not looking for a touchdown here. You're not looking for a home run.
Nope.
You just got to get this ball down the field for some positive yardage.
So now
those guys up front have never had to block harder than they do in their lives right now.
Hatchett in the backfield behind Scholl. He gets the ball, hands it off to Hatchett. Hatchett keeps his
feet moving. He's going to get about back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. But now Indianola has to spend another timeout. 2:08 left.
So their final timeout.
3rd and 9. And now even if the Tigers don't get a timeout, they can run another 40 seconds off the clock after the next play.
Yeah, and so again.
It's only 3rd down.
Yes. So, and again, if they don't pick up the first down, like you said, get time off the clock and then have a chance to once again pin Indianola deep. So,
if I'm in the NFL and I'm thinking I'm playing against, like Aaron Rodgers or Josh Allen or something like that, I'm thinking a minute something left to play and a lot of field to go is a long way. But I mean, Sasha Brick, it's not Josh Allen. I'm not saying he can't do it. He's made some big plays tonight, but the Tigers are going to be in a nobody gets behind you defense here if they don't get the first down.
Yes, I mean, your dream scenario here is to pick up enough for the first down and just cement it with some knees.
And I have to think Indianola is thinking run here. You could do play action and maybe a delayed run by Scholl. I know the last thing he wants to do is throw the ball, but if you can get a guy open enough just to get the ball close to a first down, that's all you need.
Absolutely. So 3rd and 9, 2:08 left. ADM at the Indianola 45-yard line. And here is Scholl.
Out of bounds.
He went out of bounds.
And he's short of the first down by 2 yards. So now ADM has a decision to make here. 4th and 2. And that's the last thing he wanted to do is go out of bounds. Great run.
Yes.
But I almost think ADM goes for it here. I don't know.
Well, like you said, a gain of
ADM still has 2 timeouts.
7.
They might try the hard count again here. Indianola's been very disciplined on that.
So clock stopped at 2:02. And, big decision here. Well, they're going to keep.
Offense is still out there.
They're going to keep him out there. Let's see. Do they go hard count or do they run a play here?
And maybe they do both.
Right.
They might do both. They don't jump. They think, okay, they're going to call timeout.
Well, it will be a hard count, and that's not going to work. And now a timeout.
Yep. That's okay.
Yep.
Smart idea. And I like not giving Indianola the ball close to midfield. So I think we're going to see Simons come back out here to punt and try to pin him deep again. And then it's going to be up to Indianola's offense with no timeouts and ADM playing to not give up the home run. So.
Yeah, so it's, wow. And
I don't know what that music is. That's loud. Different. Atonal, I would call that.
Well, I mean, you mentioned might come down to who has the ball last. Indianola are certainly going to have their shot here. Now they have no timeouts, but they're gonna need a touchdown, obviously.
Yeah, field goal. So be nice, but that's not going to get it done.
So they're gonna have to go the distance as long as everything goes off with this punt. Okay. So Simon's out there. 2:02 left.
They are bringing the house.
Yes, they are. And Simons gets it away.
Gets off a beauty. He's going to fair catch it. Oh, okay, no penalty. Inside the 10. Looks like at about the 9-yard. Now they're going to give it to him at the 10. So Indianola has a minute 56 and 90 yards to go. Going to have to throw it.
So
they're definitely in 4-down territory. They're going to be going for it here. ADM's defense has never needed to be bigger than they are right now.
Absolutely. With 1:56 left to play, Indianola starting from their own 10-yard line.
Let's see what the defense has dialed up for him here. Minimal rush, 4-man rush. Everybody's going to be back in coverage.
And here is Brick. He got hit as he threw, but that is good to Vinny Anderson.
Vinny's going to stay in bounds, and he's going to get out. No gain, really. He gets back to the 10-yard line. That was a long developing play to not get much. We're down to 140 left to go. Indianola lining up, no huddle.
So 2nd and 10 here. Clock running, 90 seconds left here in the game. And the pass, and that is incomplete. So 3rd down here. Clock stops at 1:28. So far, so good for the ADM defense.
That was out to Hilton, and he was open, but he was falling down as he was trying to catch that. That does stop the clock, but now we got a 3rd and 10 for the Indians here.
So
Tigers getting good pressure with that 4-man rush, not bringing a blitz. Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Indianola is going to pass. I think they might try a draw play here. Pontier is back behind Brick, but be a strange play to call right here. Nope, pass all the way.
And Brick stepping up, throwing, and another interception.
That's your ball game.
Another interception, and that is going to do it.
ADM will survive.
Wow. And trying to see, that is Jackson Pitson. Pitson with the interception, and that is the 4th one.
Was that Pitson or was that Waddingham? I thought that was 5. Was it 9? It was 9. You're right. I think it was Pitson.
I see 6.
Okay, whatever. It was somebody. I think it was Pitson.
I'm going to say Pitson.
Yeah, now ADM's going to come out here and take a couple knees and get out of here.
So the 4th interception from Asher Brick. It goes to Jackson Pitson, and with 1:19 and no ability to stop the clock, knees for ADM, and wow, they will survive. What a game, Brad. They will pick up their 7th win of the season. They'll improve to 7-1 as the student section goes down, getting ready to greet the team. Indianola going to drop to 4-4, and guess what? It's going to be another loss under 5 points.
Yeah, just you got to feel for them. I mean, they've got 4 losses now by a total of 9 points. Or 8 points, something stupid like that.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to say that's just crazy. This is a game team, just somehow finding a way to lose these games.
And
Tigers do not have to snap it again.
That will be the final knee, and so ADM will walk away with the W, 35.
You know, in good sportsmanship, a lot of handshakes from the linemen and the opposing players out there before they line up for the full team handshakes. Boy, these Tigers can be the cardiac kids, man. Tell you what, I can't keep taking shots to the ticker like this. I'm holding them overweight.
So
my cholesterol's low, but holy cow.
So your final score, 35-31. ADM wins the game, and wow, what a game it was. We'll be back for the start of the Fuller's Petroleum post-game show in a couple of minutes. You're listening to ADM Athletics on K107.9 KKRF.
Adel Acres is here to help your family. We offer skill care and long-term care for your loved ones. Adel Acres offers a wide range of therapies and care. We offer short-term or long-term care. Adel Acres has an on-site medical staff, including a dietitian and local doctors that make house calls. If your loved one is in need of help, we would love to make your family member a part of our family. Adel Acres is here to help when you and your family need it. Adel Acres, empowering better living.
Easy, affordable, peace of mind. This is Brooke with Raccoon Valley Bank, and for a limited time, we are excited to offer our credit monitoring service for free. Experience our full protection services, including monitoring, detection, and specialists for your assistance. Protect yourself today by signing up for credit monitoring. Contact your local Raccoon Valley Bank for more information. Member FDIC.
Offer subject to change without notice. No charge for monitoring service for one adult through December 31st, 2024. If not canceled prior to January 1st, 2025, customer agrees to monthly ongoing charge of $5. Must contact Raccoon Valley Bank to cancel.
Royal King Grills and Smokers, built for the serious griller without the serious price. Stop in today and check out special clearance prices on Royal King Grills, available at Adel Winterset TV Appliance Heating and Cooling. These made in the USA grills are designed with you in mind. Easy to clean, easy to use, and priced right. You'll notice the quality from the moment you walk up. Buy your Broil King today from a company you know will stand behind their products. A Dell Winterset TV appliance heating and cooling.
At H&R Block, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll and bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work on your small business. For the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve, partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop into our offices in Adel, Winterset, or Creston, or give us a call at any of our local offices to learn more. At participating offices, service to not include audit, attest, or other services for which a license is required.
Ben, how do people find Fuller's 24-hour pumps?
Well, it depends on what direction you're coming from. If you're coming from this way, you turn right, then left. But if you're coming from the other direction, it would be left, then right.
Ugh, that's the last time I asked a guy for directions. Fuller's 24-hour pumps are located on Old Portland Road. Just head east, past the Family Dollar store, past the high school, and keep going until you reach the top of the hill.
Discover today how easy it is to bring your tractors, construction equipment, bulk tanks, and even your regular vehicle to Old Portland Road and fill her up at Fuller's on the east side of Adel. Keep your dollar local and fill her up at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Great savings this week at the Adel Fairway, including Fairway shredded, cube or chunk cheese, select varieties, 6 to 8 ounce, $1.88 when you buy 5. Coke or Sprite, 12-pack, 12-ounce cans, or 8-pack of 12-ounce bottles, $6.99 when you buy 3. Deposit where applicable. USDA Choice Whole Ribeyes, $12.99 a pound, cut and wrapped free this week at the Adel Fairway.
Easy, affordable, peace of mind. This is Brooke with Raccoon Valley Bank, and for a limited time, we are excited to offer our credit monitoring service for free. Experience our full protection services, including monitoring, detection, and specialists for your assistance. Protect yourself today by signing up for credit monitoring. Contact your local Raccoon Valley Bank for more information. Member FDIC.
Offer subject to change without notice. No charge for monitoring service for one adult through December 31st, 2024. If not canceled prior to January 1st, 2025, customer agrees to monthly ongoing charge of $5. Must contact Raccoon Valley Bank to cancel.
Well, welcome here to the Fuller's Petroleum post-game show. For over 50 years, Fuller's Petroleum has been serving the area. Take advantage of their 24-hour pump at the pay at the pump service. Just take a right out of Tiger Drive and head up the hill on Old Portland Road. Discover today the advantages of filling up with quality Fuller fuel. And Brad Fuller, man, what a game. ADM wins over Indianola. Final score of 35-31. Rounding up some final statistics, but man, just give me your thoughts on tonight's performance.
Well, if you just got here, they've already cleared the scoreboard, which is weird, but you missed one heck of a football game. If you wanted excitement, we had that. You wanted back and forth leads, we had that. You wanted defense at the end by the Tigers. You know, they were losing the turnover battle in the first half and found a way to come back and win it by a lot. Good quarterback from the Indianola Indians, Brick. Had a very good night until that second half when they forced him to be a little one-dimensional and had to throw all of the time. Also, the Tigers able to get excellent pressure with a four-man rush there at the last part of the game. You know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I thought we had it wrapped up, because Indianola's hit us with big plays in the passing game all night. Now, I know the Tigers were playing back deep, not letting anybody get behind them, but still kind of looking to Brick to do some damage with his arm. He'd been doing it all night, but just a fantastic game. 35-31. The foul, they put the scoreboard back up. Thanks. 35-31, the final for the Tigers, and just one whale of a football game. I mean, we called it beforehand. We said it was going to be a good game. I think Shaquan and I both thought it was going to be more of a defensive battle, lower scoring. It was a defensive battle at the end. This was a game that was, gosh, what was it, 28-25 at halftime or something like that? Or
21-20.
21-20 at halftime, that's right. So a lot more scoring in the first half than the second half for sure. But just a little bit of enough by the Tigers to get it done. 2 touchdowns in the second half. Indianola has to settle for a touchdown and a field goal. But, oh my gosh, if you wanted some fun, you came to the right place. Hopefully we did a good job of explaining what happened to you for your mind's eye. If you were able to watch on the YouTube feed, you got your money's worth tonight. It was a good time. Tigers still out there celebrating. I'm pretty sure that more than locks up a playoff bid for them. And now we're talking about a North Polk game next week for the district.
Yeah.
Both teams undefeated, I have to assume, for the district. I think North Polk had Des Moines North tonight or something like that. So If they lose that game, I will eat somebody's hat. You bring it to me. There's no way North Polk loses that game to Des Moines North. That is not a good football team. So it's going to be 2 undefeated teams in the district to see who takes all the Tostitos. And, the way this Tiger team fights, you have to like their chances. I mean, Indianola gave North Polk everything they wanted. That game was in Indianola. We are going to be at Alleman next week for North Polk, but going to be exciting. You got to say that. Shaquan's still running some stats, so I'm going to continue to try to make some stuff up to talk about. Hudson Scholl's getting a drink of water, a well-deserved drink of water right now. Young man had close to 150 yards or more rushing tonight. That's funny. I just gave those to somebody else to look for a lost and found. Yeah. Somebody already tried to bring them up to me. I don't have one. I don't know. Same pair of glasses has made its way up here with 2 different people. That's unusual. I'm sorry. That was funny if you were up here earlier. As many people as were here tonight, this crowd clears out pretty fast.
Yeah.
Still a lot of players on the field, a lot of parents. Senior night, a lot of emotion. That's our last home game of the year. Maybe. Yeah. Tigers, even if they lose next week, could still maybe host a first-round game. I don't know how that's all going to break up with the rest of the districts, what they look like, wins and losses. There's a lot of RPI stuff that has to happen. I know the ADM coming into this game, number 5 in the RPI, certainly not going to drop after a quality win over a quality opponent. But going to be exciting to see that, if you wanted it to come down to the end, Tigers control their destiny like they have ever since that loss to Council Bluffs Lewis Central in, was that week 2? Week 3?
Week 3.
Week 3. Just crazy.
And so I see head coach Doug Winkowicz making his way up here, so we'll go ahead and talk to him. I'll run through some stats. No, thank you, Brad, for,
You bet. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Wink and give him the headset. So thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll see you next week in Alleman, however you say that. I don't care, wherever those losers know are from. We want to beat them. So thanks, everybody, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks, Shaquan.
Hey, thanks for your help, Brad. Yeah, we will be joined by you next week, and we'll see you later as now head coach Doug Winkowicz of the ADM Tigers joins us. And wow, Coach, what a back and forth game there.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Just again, the resiliency of this group's been unbelievable. We let them kind of crawl back in, and then they were matching our scores, and defense came up huge again.
Absolutely. You want to talk about huge. 4 interceptions in the game, 2 of them by John Hatchett. And really the momentum shift was that pick 6 there as, Indianola's driving down the field, looking like they could potentially go up 2 scores. He takes that back, gives you guys a 35-31 lead. I think that was really the turning point.
Yeah, that was exactly what we needed at that moment. And, unfortunately, there at the end, we just couldn't knock that clock out. It's like, we needed to stay in bounds on a run and needed what we had 4th and short twice. But, again, we just put it in the hands of our defense and made a decision to punt it down there, and they did a tremendous job.
Yeah, as I had Jackson Pitson come up with that final interception to kind of cement things. But, coming into this, Brad and I were talking. We thought this was going to be a defensive game, and it was from the first quarter just a shootout right away.
I would agree. We feel pretty confident in our offense, but we knew that they've been really holding teams to a pretty low score, and so is our defense. And we kind of thought the same thing, and maybe a 1-score game, but a lot less than this. And what a crazy night.
Yeah, and really, celebrating on senior night. I know you talked about them before the game. It's also band night. So, and really potentially for the last regular season game here in Adel, it was a good one. And now you know the road ahead. You got to go to Alleman next week, face a really great North Polk team. And so what are things that need to be cleaned up going into next week?
Just from what we were picking up on the sideline, there's quite a bit. When we're watching film in between snaps, it's when the bullets are flying and kids are excited and they're trying to make plays, sometimes they either blow an assignment or maybe you're trying to do too much. So I think it's a matter of just kind of cleaning some stuff up. But I think it's all doable. It's just kind of those little things that we've been talking about, but when it's on the line like that, we got to make fewer mistakes.
Again, this is the ADM head football coach, Doug Winkowicz. Well, Doug, I'll let you go down there, celebrate with your team. Congratulations on a crazy win, and we'll see you next week.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome, and we'll be back with more of the Fuller's Petroleum post-game show right here on K107.9 KKRF. Thanks, Coach.
Royal King Grills and Smokers, built for the serious griller without the serious price. Stop in today and check out special clearance prices on Royal King Grills, available at Adel Winterset TV Appliance Heating and Cooling. These made in the USA grills are designed with you in mind. Easy to clean, easy to use, and priced right. You'll notice the quality from the moment you walk up. Buy your Royal King today from a company you know will stand behind their products. Adel Winterset TV Appliance Heating and Cooling.
Certain comments just bring a smile to your face. It looks as good as new is one of those that we love to hear at Olson's Body and Paint. We've always prided ourselves on making sure that we don't allow insurance companies to piecemeal your vehicle back together. You pay good money to have your vehicle insured, and in the event of an accident, you want to make sure you're getting the best return on your investment. Bring your vehicle into Olson's Body and Paint and we'll ensure it's as good as new. For over 40 years, we've been taking care of our customers. Discover the Olson's difference at Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee.
Welcome back here to the Fuller's Petroleum post-game show on K107.9 KKRF. Final score, ADM football 35 and Indianola 31. A really exciting game as ADM now improves to 7-1 on the season as Indianola drops to 4-4, and again, all four of those losses less than 5 points. So really another tough break as we'll take you through some final numbers, and we'll go through that real fast as we'll start off with quarterback Asher Brick, as he had 289 passing yards tonight, 2 touchdowns. However, he had 4 interceptions, including a pick 6 to ADM's John Hatchett. Running wise tonight, Brick had 48 rushing yards. Jake Pontier, 36 rushing yards. Hilton had 14 rushing yards, and Mitchell Bauer had 2. As receiving wise, Pontier had 27 yards. Hilton had 131 yards, including 2 that were over 60. Draven Westcott had 10 yards. Will Whalen had 47 yards. Jacob Graham had 23 yards, and it was Mitchell Bauer with 40 yards. And now looking at the ADM Tigers. Tonight, Hudson Scholl, 90 yards through the air, 2 passing touchdowns, did have 1 interception, and Scholl also had 2 rushing touchdowns as well, as he also ran. I have him rushing for 158 yards, so a good output from him. Talon Harvey tonight had 3 yards, and John Hatchett finished with 103 yards. So really great running from both teams. Corbin Reed, receiving-wise, had 64 yards on the night. Jonathan Hatchett had 20. Grant Jansen had 2. Ethan Ashley had 16. And again, those interceptions huge, as Hatchett had 2 of them, including that pick 6 to give ADM the 35-31 lead. Talon Harvey had 1, and so did Jackson Pitson. So defense, like head coach Doug Winkowicz said, really coming up big here tonight as the Tigers take it 35-31, improved to 7-1, as once again Indianola drops to 4-4. We'll take you through some of our post-game sections here. The Picture Perfect Play of the Game presented by Adel Vision Clinic on the Square in downtown Adel. Really a lot, but I got to say Jonathan Hatchett with the pick 6 was really kind of just the main momentum shift, and that is what cemented the win here for the ADM Tigers. So again, that's tonight's Picture Perfect Play presented by Adele Vision Clinic on the Square in downtown Adele. It's now time for tonight's Player of the Game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services, Agent John Harada with offices in both Adele and Dallas Center. Player of the Game tonight, man, I mean, I can also give that to Hatchet. I'm really gonna give it to the defense, to the whole defense of ADM, coming up with the 4 interceptions and really in a high-scoring game, making these interceptions at key moments and just solidifying the victory. I can't say it enough for the Tigers. So the whole ADM defense gets tonight's Player of the Game. Again, that is brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services, Agent John Harada with offices in both Adele and Dallas Center. For insurance or investment advice, call 515-993-4266. And now it's time for the road ahead, presented by Olsen Body and Paint. Final regular season game coming next week as we're traveling to Ulliman, where the ADM Tigers are facing the North Polk Comets. And that should be a really good game, and see if I can get a quick score update maybe on what North Polk was able to do tonight. But again, that is the road ahead. That is next week, presented by Olsen Body and Paint, celebrating over 44 years in business. Remember, you have a choice in where you take your vehicle. Take it to Olsen Body and Paint in Waukee. Well, with that, I mean, wow, wrapping up an exciting game as ADM once again gets it done over Indianola. Final score of 35-31. As we can take a look at some of the other games that have happened here tonight, and we do have a final from that North Polk game. They defeated Boone by a final score of 48-7, as North Polk goes to now 8-0 on the season, and they will be facing off against ADM next week. Dallas Center Grimes got an 18-16 victory over Winterset. It was Greene County over Des Moines Christian by a score of 14-13. Knoxville is beating Perry right now 21-3, and it was ACGC over Southwest Valley by a score of 40-7. So those are some of the other games going on tonight across Raccoon Valley Radio. Well, your final score here, the ADM Tigers 35, the Indianola Indians 31. That's going to wrap up the broadcast. My name is Shaquan Ettingham. We'd like to thank my broadcasting partner, Brad Fuller, and, of course, head coach of the ADM Tigers, Doug Winkowicz, for joining us here. Thanks to all of our sponsors for helping us get on, and thank you for listening as well. We'll be back next Friday again from Ulliman, as North Polk hosting the ADM Tigers. Should be a great game, and we can't wait to bring it to you. Have a good night. We'll take you back to regularly scheduled programming. You've been listening to ADM Athletics right here on K107.9 KKRF.
Thank you for listening to today's edition of ADM Tiger Athletics on True Country K107.9. Relive some of the game's exciting moments with a replay of the game at RaccoonValleyRadio.com, where you can also find an archive of Tiger Athletics. Get a full recap of the games with the Raccoon Valley Radio Network sports pages during the 7 a.m., noon, and 5 p.m. hours weekdays. Thanks for listening to ADM Tiger.